red sky. Roads twisting hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast, it devours the weak. Steel and fire.
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantel, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime. We welcome you to the virtual Bristol Motor Speedway as we get closer and closer to the road in the Season 6 playoffs. It's the Monday night NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series, 275 laps. It's Bristol, baby! We welcome you to the Murph's Magical Creations 275 as we get closer to the Christmas holiday, closer to the final races. And this is another Dash for Cash event, short track racing at its finest at the last great Coliseum. Welcome aboard. I'm Wesley Outland, joined alongside the redneck announcer, Jacob Reeves. back after his birthday last week. And Bigglestein Hopton is always on production. And Jacob, we love Bristol short track racing. We don't know what we're going to see tonight, but we know it's probably going to be wild, my friend. Good evening.
Yes, sir. What's out? Good evening to you. Good evening to everybody out there, the NASRA 360 Racing Network. I love this place. I love good old-fashioned short track racing. Bristol, baby, you cannot, I mean, literally, this is the track that you will be entertained at the most because there will be thrills, there will be spills. It happens every damn time we come here.
And tempers are going to get short. You can go ahead and ring the bell for the first time ever tonight because you know we're going to have beef before tonight ends. There you go.
We got beef.
There you go. Get it ready, Kemosabe. Darlington, Talladega, final races that remain of the regular season as well as the mid-single points dash for cash. And here's a look at the point standings. Drivers in yellow, you punched your ticket into the playoffs. But what a year, Jacob Reeves, for Mr. Adam Newton in swim racing. He's up at the top. He's got the most wins of everybody. Heck, he won last week for that matter.
Yeah, I mean, and Adam Newton, I mean, a driver not to be fooled with here at Bristol. You think about it, Adam Newton has got a career win, I believe 2 career wins if I'm not mistaken. Here at Bristol, Adam Newton knows how to get around this place, but I've already talked to some of the drivers here tonight. These trucks is going to be out of shape here tonight. So a lot of them was having issues in practice. Some of them in qualifying, getting sideways, trying to get the truck straight down. It's all over the damn place. They're going to have to be careful with that. But the Bulldog certainly has been on a tear here this season.
Well, there's nothing left to do, ladies and gentlemen, but to get ready to introduce you to the starting lineup. As you see the point standings, what is gone, what is left. You see what's behind in the top 22. Obviously, if you're not in the top 20, you got to do anything you can to put yourself into the cut line. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your starting lineup for tonight's Murph Magical Creations 275 in Bristol. Peyton Johnson and Andrew Harris are on the front row. Matt Cherry and Adam Newton, as I mentioned, the man having a great year in the points. He's on the outside of row number 2. Robert Richards, Joey Stiers making up row number 3, and Jason Morales and Adam Newbert, the inaugural season champion from Tacoma, Georgia. He's in the 4 in row 4. Jeffrey Johnson, James Kaufman making up row number 5. Justin Lumpkin and the Kermit is back. Luke Smith starts 12th in row 6 there, Jacob.
Then the Holidaddy Brian Chew going to roll on 13th to his outside. Kerry Tribune roll up for P14 here tonight. Then right behind them is Colton Hogan and Taylor Peacock, 15th and 16th. Spiceman Chris Seddeman with Pappas, Phil Pappas, rolled on from 17th and 18th respectively in row number 9. Busty Ball Gold and Tyler Goodwin back there 19th and 20th. And Chris Blanchard and the Kappa, Joshua Suss, rolling off in 22nd. Shane Trotter and Aaron Van Rada back there 23rd and 24th.
Move on to row number 13. What a field of trucks we've got. Roger Diebold and the boss, Brady LaBeouf, ready to go for Mission 1, a former season champion. Chad Ross and Timothy Hammond from Indianapolis. What a year for the Indiana Hoosiers. He's on row 14. Top 30, Cody Knott, Shane Scott, Tyler Dittmer, Justin White, Ryan Dillevo, Jonathan Cofield, Craig Schroeder, J.D. Larson make up row 18.
And right behind them there you see Raul Meza. And that's it.
That's it.
Director.
37 trucks is enough around Bristol. I ain't gonna lie to you, by the way. So.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
So the way it's planned, hopefully, is 275 laps. There will be stages. However, at the end of the stage, unless there's a organic caution, a natural caution, if you will, we will go to the green flag. Top 10 will be awarded for stage points as regular, just no caution flag, because I got a feeling, Jacob, we're going to have enough caution flags tonight. 275 laps, unlimited attempts at overtime if need be, 5 sets of tires in the pits, 75% fuel capacity, buddy. It's Bristol, baby.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, it is Bristol, Wesley. I mean, and funny thing about this, I was talking to some of the drivers, especially from the Chrome Racing guys, just sitting there just kind of just screwing around. We were just kind of just joking around a little bit. What's the over-under on the cautions? I was asking them, and believe it or not, they were thinking north of 15, and one of them even said about 25. That's what they're thinking here tonight. I mean, it has happened. It has happened when we come here to Bristol. It just seems like it's just cautions after cautions after cautions. But Wesley, there was one time, at one point, here for the DSR Electric Truck Series, we called a race, and the whole first stage, you never saw a caution. I mean, there might have been 3 in that whole race. Hopefully we'll have it here this evening.
Yeah, you're exactly right. We'll see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, Pace Truck is on to the pit lane. Here they come, ready to roll. Dash for cash. It's Bristol, baby. You have a virtual race here at Bristol Motor Speedway. It's go time.
It damn sure is. There you see Peyton Johnson now starting to work his way on out there, take the lead, and before they even get back to the line, we have got a Serve Pro caution. Chad Ross and a 38 going around.
And Van Rottle, I think, got a piece of it as well. Van Rottle and Chad Ross have got together. Caution out. Opening lap. Trouble. Here's the Pulse Poppers instant replay. Here's a lookie of what happened here. Quick caution. First one, Serve Pro caution, 1 on lap 1 here, Jacob.
A good friend of mine, a good friend of my dad's would say, looky here at this. See what happened to Chad? Damn, Van Rottle just snaps it coming off turn 2. Didn't even make it half a lap. Already snaps loose, comes straight down, cleans out Chad Ross. And Wesley, you know, I mentioned this in the pre-race. A lot of drivers talking about handling issues, how loose the trucks is going to be here this evening with some of the updates. I think iRacing's coming out with another update tomorrow. I mean, just a whole lot of updates and a whole lot of handling issues that we're going to see here tonight at Bristol. Hopefully, everybody gets them straightened out.
Problems already in the early going. There goes the Prime 83 Van Rattle. And by the way, what a move by Brady LaBeouf to miss getting collected in that accident as well. First Serve Pro caution of the race. Fire, water, cleanup, and restoration, making anything look restored, look brand new again. Thank you, as always, to Serve Pro. We're at the top of the hour. If you're listening on CRN, we need to pause for station identification.
Local radio brings people together like never before.
It's a beautiful hometown weekend out there. We've got
Your local stations keep you informed and involved with music, talk shows, and real-time news updates you can trust. We are live and local. We are America's broadcasters, connecting you to what matters most. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress to support your local radio stations.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to STOP.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Back here at Bristol Motor Speedway, early caution flag out on the start of things. We'll have to try to get the field re-racked, restacked, and we'll try to do this again. Along with Jacob Reeves, I'm Wesley Outland, Bigglestein Hopton, always the maestro of iRacing production, making the sounds, sights, excitement be what they are here at the last great Coliseum. The Murph's Magical Creations 275 getting ready to come back for a restart as the Pace Truck is about to drop onto the pit lane. Here comes the field back inside the Echo Park restart zone. Jacob, they're back to speed heading your way in turn 1.
Yeah, Peyton Johnson, a fantastic jump, will take hold of that lead. Harris and Cherry go side by side. For the most part, everybody back through there. They're able to make it through. Wow, one way up the racetrack. We got one almost spinning right there. Good God almighty. 18 the Lumpkin goes around and we got a pile up.
And somehow Justin Lumpkin was the only one that got the short end of the stick, took a licking, keep on ticking, but the yellow flag was already summoned for the second time. We go for a dose with the Serve Pro caution.
I got a feeling you may end up going for dose. Probably when it's all said and done, just at the rate that they're going. Check it out. Lumpkin right on board with him. Comes down. You see one driver, that's the
Oh, wow.
10 up there, up top, Jason Morales, his teammate, and then Lumpkin just tried to straighten it out the best that he can. His teammate, Brian Chew, getting in the middle of it as well. I mean, boy, I'm telling you, this place is not easy to get around. I will say that, Wesley Outland. But if there's clean green racing and we're able to get some clean green racing in, this is going to be one hell of a show. But you see Morales is kind of gets up, gets a little bit high. Lumpkin just jams on the brakes, comes down. He actually collects carry Tribute. Hogan and others, everybody dives down to the inside. That was almost a huge stack up on the bottom side, but Lumpkin trying to straighten it out. Eventually comes up, gets into Holodaddy, and then after that, I mean, nobody went around, but at the same time, race director TJ Moore, I think that may have been a little bit of a premature caution, to say the least. I can see kind of why he threw it, but I would say it might have been premature.
Caution out some drivers onto the pit lane, taking on service as well. We did not take a caution, or we did not take a break the last caution. We do need to step away. Hey, let's thank our buddy, the magical smoking fabled unicorn. They sponsor this race. First Magical Creations 275. We'll try to go back to green after this.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
I can't play with my soundboard tonight for some reason. I don't know why. Welcome back in Bristol. Johnson Cherry in the front row. Back to green flag. I guess I've been banned from the soundboard, I guess. I don't know. I can't make my sound effects. We're back underway here at Bristol.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly you might have done to get
I got it.
Never mind, he's got it straightened out one way or another. That may end up coming back and actually biting us. But now we get us a lap under green, and up on that top side, trying to make something happen. Robbie Richards up here. Damn, they got a door bang with Joey Stires. You see Stires right there on the bottom side, trying to hold it down there. And Richards comes up, gets him on the wall. More door banging between both of them, trying to get it straightened out. Richards up top. I mean, Stires is giving him all kinds of room, but Richards just keeps on slapping the fence and keeps coming down on top of it.
On the inside, there goes Richards. Fast Pro Shops Tracker Boats 48. Up on the top, down on the bottom. There goes our buddy Joey Stires. Stires of that DSR electric number 23, just trying to hold his line. Well, that goes on. There's Cinnamon. There's Morales. There goes the 13 up high as well, with a battle with these guys coming out of 4.
Yeah, Spice Man Chris Cinnamon down there on that bottom side, tried to make a little something happen. Oh, damn, right in front of him. Pappas 88 goes around, right smack dab in front of him. Pappas hits the inside retaining wall. Third serve pro caution of the event. And Wesley, we ain't even got halfway through stage number 1.
My daddy does like a little Black Rifle coffee company on that machine, the 88 of Pappas. He went around on the front straightaway, a third serve for caution. You got it for us, Jacob. What happened out of 4?
Yeah, it looks like he might have just snapped a little bit sideways, getting loose, trying to race up here, trying to make something happen with Peacock. He just gets up there on the top side, gets on the throttle just a little bit too much. I think that right there, a lot of these issues with drivers spinning out here tonight, I think it's just getting back into the throttle too much. I mean, they see a hole. Pappas sees a spot. If he tries to get down on the throttle so damn quick, I think, he was there. He sees it. He is there. He's got a shot, and I think he just might have just got a little bit trickery Gets up into the marbles as well, up on the top side, up against the wall. But, I mean, I think he might have got on the throttle, lifted a little bit too much, cracked that egg like I talk about all the time, might have cracked the egg, and then ended up cracking the front end of his truck when he hit the inside wall.
Gonna look at it again. Watch on the high side. There's Peacock. Pappas right there. And we'll go about another lap or so because it sets up to the moment of what happened here. Pappas way high, coming out of 2, goes around. Wow, he did. He tried to stay in the gas, and the RPM shot way up, and then they went way down. And that'll put us under another caution here. 3 cautions now in less than 20 laps. What was the NASRA record? What is that? What was the NASRA record? When it 2025, I think?
I thought it was like 29.
It was 29. Exactly right. You're right. It was 29. It's 29. They tied it. They tied it 29 twice.
That was Martinsville.
Yeah, Martinsville was one. Bristol was the other. So there you go. Yeah. So NASRA cautions, the all-time cautions are tied. Bristol 29, Martinsville 29. So yeah. I hope we don't have 29 cautions tonight, Jacob. Boy.
I hope not.
Wow. There's Colton Hogan right there. Chrome Racing. Daytona winner, by the way. The 21 truck, where are you at, buddy? Where's the 21? Truck 21 out there.
James Scott.
Mr. Scott's 36. He's a couple of laps down. He might be behind the wall, actually. Oh, there he is. And they waved off the restart. There's Shane Scott. Hey, Shane, we're talking about you. The chat box wants to know about you. Shane, a fools. Yep. Shane, you never can win. We're good, man. Me and Dieter and Melon, how old we are, Jacob? Shane.
I think that was Jane, if I'm not mistaken. That's Jefferson Starship, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway.
I know, I was just changing around.
Well, you got to change the name. If you don't, when we get copyrighted, like Dean says all the time, we got to change it up one way or another.
But you're exactly right. It is Jefferson Starship, but it is Jane. But it's Shane. We're back to green. Let's do it again in Bristol, baby. Johnson in front of the 15 as we go back underway. Cherry on the high side. And Harris and Newton right there behind them, door to 3.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to keep it straightened out at least for a couple of laps. As here we go, Peyton Johnson, Cherry, Harris, Newton, Stires be in the top 5. Stires looking down to the inside, maybe shot on Adam Newton, but thinks differently. Robbie Richards, though, down to that inside lane. He's got Adam Newman right behind him. Chrome Racing coming out to play here this evening. Newton, Stires, Newbert, all of them up here inside the top 7. As for the moment, everybody working their way here around Bristol. Might have got the kinks out of them off of those first 3 cautions, Wesley.
Yep, we'll keep an eye on it. Just write down Johnson, Cherry, Harris, Newton, Stires. Top 5 as they work their way back around the racetrack. Another lap on the board here. It's Bristol, baby.
Look at this paint scheme that he's got. What is Luke Smith trying to do here? What is he trying to do? Throw it back? Yes, he is. Look at, a little bit of a throwback, somewhat looking like to Richard Petty. Is damn right in front of him. Raul Meza goes around. One other driver almost snapped it loose as well. And Raul Meza, big guns, not able to hold on to that 37 Serv Pro truck as Serv Pro caution again for the 4th time.
Caution out over the racetrack, the all-time starter of NASRA competition. Career start number 474 tonight for the man out of Chico, California. He's one of our Razor Ramones of NASRA. He goes around. Serv Pro 37, Serv Pro number 4 caution. Look at what happened to him coming out of turn number 4 there, Jacob.
Yeah, just everybody just snapping loose here this season and nobody really able to hold on to it. But oh my God, where are you going?
Wow.
Do not pull forward while there is, I mean,
Wow.
have you ever heard that saying when you were a kid? Look both ways before crossing the street. Well, look both ways before you pull up, or you got cars flying by you at 190 or not 190, obviously, but at least 100 miles an hour. Look both ways before you gas up, Mesa. Come on, baby, because that could have been big if he'd have pulled up just a little bit more.
Just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah.
Watch this again. Watch this again. No, what are you doing? Hold on. No. Oh, wow. That could have been interesting. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah, Code Brown indeed. Caution out. We're going to take a break. We got a Code Brown on Bristol. Stay with us. We're back in a moment. Oh, my goodness.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Back here at Bristol, as we have cleaned up Code Brown, and we're back under Code Yellow. We're about to go to Code Green.
And hopefully we won't go to Code Red before it's all said and done. I don't even know where the hell I was going with that. But anyway, back to green. See if they can keep it straightened out. Peyton Johnson up there on the front. See if he's able to hold on to it. Matt Cherry. Peyton Johnson started on the pole, Wesley. He loves these cautions right here because, honestly, I think tonight it is going to be track position is going to be the name of the game with all the cautions that I believe that we're going to see here tonight. It's got to be about the track position. Keep yourself up at the front, and Adam Newton's trying to go for second.
Trouble again, working around the racetrack. We got problems in the back straightaway. It looks like Jeffrey Johnson has spun. Problems in turn number 3. It looks like Jeffrey Johnson going around. Caution out. Here's a look at a replay. By the way, replays presented by Pulse Poppers. Watch the replay and watch truck 33. Got Peacock on the high side. Look, he just lost it, it looks like. Cinnamon might have gave him a little push, a little motivation, and around he goes. Quantum of the inside wall at 3. There it is there, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, and you hate to see that for the Spice Man, Chris Cinnamon. I mean, just absolutely nowhere for him to go. Watch it again. Jeffrey Johnson down here on the bottom. You already see it. Might have hit that apron a little bit, hit that yellow line. This might have got him a little bit squirrely, hit it, slid up. And then once he got up, he was already there. I mean, Spice Man, Chris Cinnamon, all the other guys just coming in there, just give him that little bit of a love tap. I mean, it's hard for them to jam on the brakes when they come to a short track, as you see our cameraman right here. I believe that's Dean. That's Dean. I believe that might be Dean right there. Maybe, possibly. We might actually get to see him finally virtually. But yeah, I mean,
version of Dean Hopkins.
But it's kind of hard for all those guys to jam on the brakes when they got everybody else coming through there. It's just bad timing. Wrong place, wrong time for all those guys. As you see Phil Pappas from that earlier spin having to work his way down pit road. But it's hard to jam on the brakes when you got somebody jumping up in front of you, Wesley, because you just know that you're just going to get run over if you do.
So look at Joshua Suss. Some of the let's take a look at all the drivers we have on camera tonight. Tonight on camera includes, there's Joshua Suss, blue line, driver the number 80. Here we go. Somebody else. We got Shane Scott. Shane. Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? Mission 1. Raw Mesa, the racer Ramon of NASRA. Got a couple of problems earlier tonight, but he's all right. Hey, he's got a different color tank top on as well, Jacob. Go back on camera, Dean. Look at this, Jacob. Look at this. He's wearing a different color tank top.
That's a dry fit tank top.
Turning over a new leaf. Fuzzy Mud Gold got the cops after him right now. Red and blue, red and blue. Who else we got? Anybody else? Any other takers? We got more people. We'll show them to you later. Let's bring it back to green as we wrap up Cinco. Caution. Back to the Echo Park restart zone. Here they come. Back underway. Back to green. Under 15 to go in stage one here at Bristol. Already lap 37, and it's all been pretty much under caution laps, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, it pretty much has. I mean, unfortunately, nobody wants that for it to be caution, 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 caution. But seems like maybe eventually everything will straighten itself out. Peyton Johnson's loving every bit of what he is seeing. Newton Cherry, now they're going door to door for that one. Actually, Newton gets by him, so now it's going to be Cherry and Harris. Little door banging for you right there off of turn 4. And right behind him, there you see Joey Stires. He looks like he's just there. I mean, he doesn't look like he is completely sawing on the damn wheel and just driving the hell out of it. He looks like he's just very, very calm for Joey Stires sitting in the 5th spot.
Oh, trouble. J.D. Larson in trouble out of 4. Driver the number 98 machine, J.D. Larson spins. Caution, number 6 of the night. All right. Wow.
And not only with J.D. Larson going around, but I think Joey Stires might have, actually, I think he might have blinked out or something. Something happened right there with all that when we saw what I think Newbert spun as well. But watch J.D. Larson right here. We'll see if maybe Holidaddy might have got him. Or did he just slide up? Yeah, he just gets up a little bit high, just snaps it loose, comes around, hits the outside retaining wall. And remember, Wesley, this EOL report is going to be through the damn roof. It is literally going to be through the roof. There is going to be penalties 9 ways to Sunday. It's a short track. I mean, that's what you expect, for something like this right here. But there will be penalties. And remember, Bray LaBeouf, Cody Knott, they put it out there on the announcements chat a couple of weeks ago, wanting to cut down on all of these cautions and all these incidents that we've had. And I'm not sure if that probationary period is still in effect. I think it may still be in effect. So you may start to see some guys, if they have enough cautions tonight, race director TJ Moore may tell them, hey, you've had enough tonight. Park it. You're done.
Yeah, very true. Buzzy Mongo. Hey, speaking of road courses, as you saw behind Buzzy, I know he'll be running in it tomorrow night. There's Peyton Johnson. Let's put up our graphic tomorrow night. We got the coverage of the endurance race. We're going to have one. Yeah, we do. It's tomorrow night, Ding. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's tomorrow night. The Florida Cabinet Distributors Endurance Race. And it is the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo de Ferrari. Imola. It's Imola. Tomorrow night. Internazionale. Yeah, Autodromo Internazionale Enzo Dino Ferrari. Jacob, you say it. You say it, my friend. You take it.
No, I can't do it. Autodromo Internazionale Enzo Dino Ferrari. It's maybe close.
It's close. I mean, you're very close. That's the redneck version of how do you pronounce it.
All that damn Spanish in high school paid off for one thing right there. It all paid off for one thing.
Oh, the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo Dino Ferrari, the Amole, tomorrow night. Coverage of the Florida Cabinet Distributors Endurance Race 3. And by the way, they got a link. It starts on NASRA every other Tuesday night in January 2026. NASRA Cup on Wednesday, Cops Trucks on Friday. That's what's to come. Green flag back out in Bristol. Under 6 to go in stage 1.
And look who's up on that top side, Adam Newton. Bulldog. All the wins this season that the Bulldog has had. He has found his way to the front, up 3 spots, started 4th. Here he is in prime position to get the stage win. Matt Cherry trying to go after Peyton Johnson. Johnson shut the door on him, but the Bulldog leading them here with 4 to go in stage 1.
I mean, would you not be surprised? Look who's up there now. Newton, followed by Johnson right there behind him. And Cherry, we got another caution. James Kaufman has crashed, and it's a big one. Diebold involved. Justin White involved. I think Cofield might have got a piece of it as well. Jason Morales, Chad Ross, Phil Pappas. It's a scramble. It's a scrum on the back straightaway here in Bristol. Yellow flag number 7. A big one.
Yeah, kind of curious to see how this one turned out. Odds are maybe just getting loose. I mean, we'll check it out right here. Pulse Poppers Instant Replay. You see Kaufman right behind him. Jason Morales, damn, he got loose and about wrecked behind him. I mean, is the track prep not good here tonight? I mean, what's the deal? I mean, I think they're out there racing on ice at this point, but check it out. Kaufman there, and then after that, Brady LaBeouf gets into Diebold. Cofield is wrong place, wrong time. The Kaufman tries to get it straightened out. Justin White going through there as well. I mean, good Lord. I mean, no grip whatsoever. And the track temp's not crazy or nothing. I mean, the track temp 68 degrees, air temp 64. There's the stack up with Diebold, and there's Cofield. He gets into Kaufman, then he gets into Diebold, and then White kind of gets into LaBeouf trying to get everything straightened out. He goes around. I mean, I know everybody's been talking about it.
They're not being patient.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they are.
Too aggressive, guys. Be nice out there. Oh, boy, there it is again. By the way, Murph's Magical Creations. So we have another caution. I want you to think about something here as well. Man, every how many laps? I mean, how many laps have we ran? We're literally at the end of stage 1 coming up. This is the final lap, by the way, of stage 1. As we told you, there wasn't going to be a caution at the end of the stage anyway, unless Jacob Reeves their own natural cautions. And what do you know? That's exactly what happens here. And obviously, Adam Newton is going to win another stage as we have completed stage number 1 on lap number 50. The field is getting the 1 to go indication, Jacob Reeves, and we are coming back to green next time by. Time to break some glass, my friend. You know what time it is.
Yes, sir. Ready for Glass Mechanics Stage 2. And one thing also, Wesley, you know, something else to note on this, that Dustin Gordon out there in the live chat, I did not know that you was 25% Italian. I did not know that from the pronunciation of the Autodromo.
It sounds like Wesley is at least 25% Italian, not Dustin. Me.
Yeah. No, Dustin's saying that you are. That's what I'm getting at.
I have a little Italian in me. Yes, I like peppers and sausage. I like pasta.
Joey's
Caution, Hogan's around at the 5. And everyone else is going around to miss him. Caution around turn 3. Yellow out, back out again. Hogan, Chew, Van Rattle, all collected. And we start talking about peppers and sausages and, you know, hold the onions. I can't stand the damn onion. But, yeah, pasta, caution, trouble. Bam, there it is. That's Amore.
Yeah, honestly, I thought that might have been Joey Stires right there that went around. I mean, obviously with the green trucks and everything else. We'll take one more look right here. Pulse Poppers Instant Replay, see what happened. Colton Hogan up on the top side. Did he snap loose? Yes, he did. Comes down, gets loose, actually gets into Robbie Richards. Spiceman Chris Cinnamon dives down to the inside. Looked like Peacock was able to get by, and then after that, you got others. Copper, Joshua Suss gets by. Brian Chew's the one that actually initiates the contact, and after that, I mean, it's a damn track blocker. I mean, he's not in the bottom lane, he's not in the top lane, he's in the middle lane, sitting sideways. At that point, you just got to jam on the brakes and hope to God you don't get run over. Watch it again. Holiday, Brian Chew. I mean, he thought he had a hole. He had a hole. Till Colton Hogan closed that hole, jumped up in front of him, put the block on him more or less. And then after that, Van Rod is right there. There's Shane Scott, Cofield, and others just trying to get through this. And yet again, another serve pro caution out here this evening.
The yellow flag. Another look at it again. Wow. Oh, boy. Caution after caution after caution. It has been. We're still not done. Yellow flags. There's a look at a recap of the first 50 laps of the race, and it seems like they've all been under caution, Jacob.
Well, I mean, it damn sure has. I mean, there you see it, 8 cautions for 32 laps, and we're on lap 55. So, I mean, you ain't that far off on that. One lead change when Newton got around Johnson, which is where the leader is right now. And Adam Newton, your stage 1 winner, currently loving what he's seeing, so he's up there at the front.
I'll get back to our coverage as we have another yellow flag. There's Adam Newton, the man out of Clarksville, Virginia. What a year he's had. Looking for another win if he can pull it off, by the way. What a season for Adam Newton. I mean, looking at the statistics, Adam Newton has already 4 wins. He won last week at Michigan. He's leading the points. What a season he's having. Up in front, he already won stage 1. We're in Glass Mechanics stage number 2. Lights are off on the pace truck, and we will get ready to go back to racing. Pace truck is in. Echo Park, restart zone, green flag. Time and late, race and blast. Here we go. And it's going to be Newton with a great launch over Cherry Johnson. Richards in turn number 3 on the restart.
Yeah, will they be able to hold on to it any way, shape, fashion, or form? Looks like for the most part, everybody's getting it straightened out. There's the Spiceman, Chris Cinnamon, up here with Kermit the Frog. And Kermit trying to keep it on the bottom. Spiceman up top. Battle for the 6th spot on your screen. Cinnamon, I had to back off. Give way to Smith, so Smith will slide up to 6th. Cinnamon in 7th. And Adam Newbert in that 4, very strong here tonight. Qualified 8, that's where he's sitting at for the most part at this point in time.
So we at least get at least 10 laps under our belt. I just want a 10-lap green flag run, right? That's all I'm asking for right now. Just give me 10 laps, son of a biscuit. Caution out again. Yeah, trouble. Yep, there it is. Cut it on. What do you know? Pulse Poppers, number 26, Madera, California. Caution out again. So much for 10 laps, Jacob. So much for 10. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's one way. Yeah. Well, Weston, that's one way to do it right there. I mean, if you're going to get the Pulse Poppers instant replay, by all means, have the Pulse Poppers truck. Get that. But I mean, they sliding up in turn 4, and we've seen that numerous times with drivers just sliding up. And damn, the leader's coming right there, and Cody able to pull out of the way. Everybody able to take evasive action, jump to the top side, and get around him. But Wesley, Wesley, that's not the first time that we have seen that happened.
Yes.
Over in turn 4 with guys just sliding up, getting up. I mean, not even touching the wall. They might have been touching it. They might have not have been touching it, but just sliding up and then just getting tight and then cutting it down and then just getting loose and then spinning it out. So unfortunate out of that, but we do have some pit stops. Adam Newbert, Spiceman, Chris Cinnamon, Tyler Dittmer, a couple of these drivers coming down pit road for service.
Caution out. See, there's your race recap. A lot of cautions. 9 cautions in 60 laps. Another yellow flag. We step away as we see truck 3, truck 4, Cinnamon, Newbert come down to the pit lane. We step away also. More from Bristol. Hopefully a lengthy green flag run. Yes, the pace truck might need to have some new fuel. He might run out of gas. Pace in the field. We're back in a moment.
for Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Still spinning.
Back underway here in Bristol. Just got the green flag. Glass Mechanic stage number 2. Newton in the lead. Look at this battle now for third. Richards, Cherry going at it as that goes on to the high side into turn number 3.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep it straight for a little while longer. Any way, shape, fashion, or form. Up front, there you see him. There's Peyton Johnson trying to work his way back up here. Remember, he was your pole sitter here this evening, but now he is in literally a huge hole trying to get around Luke Smith covered the frog and cautions out again. Kaufman involved once again.
Caution out again. Here we go. Trouble. Perry Tribune and others. I'm telling you, maybe we need to pace ourselves. Maybe 10's too much. Maybe we need to do 5. You know, come here, buddy. What is ghosting? What do you mean, ghosting?
No, ghosting is what you do when this girl is trying to blow your phone up and you're not texting her back. That's what that is.
Yeah, ghosting is when you tell me to leave me the hell alone. Don't talk to me no more. Okay, deuces. All you people, deuces. I ghost people all the time, man. Ghosting.
You look at him, you throw up the 2 fingers. Go for dose. See ya. I'm out of here.
They gotta go for the dog. They gotta go for the dog. Shane. And Carrie Tribune nowhere to go either. Oh, look at Larson. And others. Kaufman all on the bottom. Come on, man.
Upkin back there as well. Having to lock her down on the bottom side as well. Wow.
Oh, boy. Put it out.
I can't wait to see, and let's say the funny thing about this, if you think about this for a second, there is a
funny about this race right now, I promise you.
No, I mean, there's not, but if you think about this for a second, there's a lot of drivers that's on probation right now.
Oh, yeah.
There is a whole lot of drivers that's on probation. We would more or less say there's 37 drivers out here racing. I would bet 30 of them's on probation at this point. Because I just looked at the probation report. Good Lord, at the drivers that is on probation. You know, Chris Blanchard, Jason Morales is on that list. Kaufman's on that list. There's a lot of drivers that is on that list, and they go all the way to week 17. We're on week 14, week 16, some at 13, some, have ended. But I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of drivers, if they ain't already on probation and they just got off of it, I got a feeling they're going to get right back on it when this thing is all said and done with just some of the EOLs that we're seeing here tonight.
And not done yet. No doubt about it. It's Newton and Cherry set up on the front row. We just completed our 10th caution. We're not even 100 laps into this race yet. Please. Oh, my goodness. Back underway. Green flag. Glass Mechanic. Stage 2. Back to it in Bristol. 5 laps is too much, maybe? Stay green for 5 laps.
Let's see what happens right here. They're coming around. This will be lap number 1 of those 5 laps. Will they be able to straighten it out? For the most part, looks like we're going to be okay. And battle is on for third. Luke Smith out of the inside. Robbie Richards up on the top side. Harris right in behind him with Peyton Johnson. Smith not wanting to give it up. Richards throwing it back. Honestly, beautiful paint scheme. looks like it's a throwback to Martin Truex Jr. style, and that's exactly what it is. So Richards trying to hold on to the third spot, and Luke Smith trying to go for that fourth spot as well, with Harris and Johnson, the top 6, trying to break away from the pack.
Lap number 3 of a 5-lap green flag run, where I'd just love to see 5 laps of racing before caution. Right now, Richards on the inside. He's got Smith behind him. You're watching from the front. Matt Cherry's truck. He's in second, trying to run down the leader on the tailgate of the 19 of Newton. Down the back straightaway, and they're still single file as they rumble into 3. That's 28 degrees of banking now. They're coming off the front straightaway.
Yeah, and for the most part, they might have got it straightened out, but I'm going to shut up because odds are I'll end up jinxing it. Newton holds on with the lead. Harris right behind him, sitting in the 5th spot, trying to figure out a lane. Any lane for that matter, to find a way around Smith, and behind him, Johnson. The door, bumper to bumper, quarter panel to front panel, if you want to call it that. Harris able to get the run on the outside and get around Peyton Johnson, and they are catching a little bit of lap traffic. Peyton Johnson barely can even see him. All you see is his face, which obviously that's what you want, but I mean, dark, 9 ways to Sunday. We got lap traffic in front of them. That is Cody Knott up on the top side. Everybody able to work their way around him.
Under 200 laps to go now. Still a long way to go in this one. We're in Glass Mechanic stage number 2. And look at now, you're on board with the man of the 19. Newton starting to already pick off lap traffic. Unbelievable. Cofield, back marker trucks in front of the leader of the 19 coming out of turn number 2.
Yeah, Newton down there, and look at, oh, dear Lord have mercy, at the lap traffic that Adam Newton is going to have to work his way around, and Matt Cherry not too far behind him, literally right up his tailgate. There you see it, riding on board with the Bulldog. Cherry trying to find a way, maybe up on the top side, but absolutely every lane is blocked. No way of anybody to get around him. Rod Delaveau right there in front of him. Shane Trotter, Jason Morales, Craig Schroeder. These are the drivers that is looking to possibly go one lap down here in stage number 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic. And Newton has got to be very, very careful with some of these back markers right here. If they get a little bit sideways, get a little bit crossed up right here in front of him, it could end up costing him a shot at trying to win this race.
On board with those drivers just a moment ago. What a phenomenal run now for Newton, man. It seems like Adam Newton has been the piper since the drop of the green flag. And look out, trouble, my. We got to trouble a couple of trucks in the fence. Caution out again. Lap 85, yellow flag. I'm not sure who it was. Was it Stuss? Was it Joshua Stuss, Jacob?
Might have been.
I think it's
Stuss.
Stuss. I really do.
Stuss.
Yeah, I think it's Stuss, guys. I think, or Morales, Jason Morales to the 10. Maybe Craig Schroeder, 56. I think it's Craig. I think it's Craig Schroeder and Jason Morales. That's who I'm taking a guess on. 56 to 10.
Yeah. I mean, that looks pretty close. I mean, both of them back there. Jason Morales, he was up there in good positions. We'll see kind of what happens right here. Post Pumpers instant replay. There's Schroeder. There is Trotter right there.
Oh, yeah, there it is, guys.
Behind him.
There it is. I got it. Boom. Oh, yeah. Did I get it or did I get it? Did I get it?
You got it. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Oh, my. Oh. I love you guys all the way around, all the way around. The green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. There. Hey, by the way, Community Radio Network has coverage of all 8 North Carolina high school state championship football games. You're listening on CRN right now to the iRacing of the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series, as you are every Monday night NASRA Cup Series on Wednesday. Don't forget the endurance race tomorrow night after basketball as well. And the state championships from UNC's Keenan Stadium Durham Memorial Stadium, and Lenore-Ryan College at Moret Stadium. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all on CRN, the Community Radio Network. Jacob, that's pretty cool to be able to be asked to broadcast all 8 classifications of the state football championship.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that would be, pretty cool. I would love to do that. Obviously, call a little high school football here in the state of Georgia.
The car come to North Carolina, I'll put you to work. I don't know if the missus would like that too much, especially with a new baby,
No, she'd be heavily ticked off about that one. I would love to, honestly, call, my high school team, for the state playoffs. I would love to do that. Here's the problem. And real quick, for the second time here this evening, we got beef. Our high school team sucks at football. I'll just go ahead and throw that out there. We're going back to green.
Lap 90 of 275. Jacob said it was the Redneck Redskin.
You ain't far off. The school colors were red, black, and white. If that helps you out, yeah, they were red.
The Red Devils or something. The Georgia Red Devils.
It was the Phoenix.
Okay.
Phoenix.
Oh, look out!
Costin's out. No, Costin ain't out yet.
No, Costin not yet. That's Richard. That's Richards and Chew in trouble. And somehow they hold it together wrong at the defense when a shower is sparked in 3.
Woo, baby, and Raul Meza trying to work this outside. Richards goes it around, and that might bring out another caution. But no caution yet. Still green.
Yeah,
Richards on the bottom, trying to straighten it out. Caution's out.
Caution. 12th yellow flag of the night. Yellow flag is out. Wow. How could it not handle it when we did 40-some-odd trucks at Talladega the other night? I got you. So it's too small. The track is too small. We only start like 30 trucks is what you're saying. Jacob, we're under caution again, my friend. Here we go. Here we go again.
Replay. See what happens. Obviously, when you Chad Ross right there, Richards just tried to gather it back up. Look at how bad the back ends did it in, but obviously, a lot of it had to do with Chad Ross hitting him right there in the tailgate, setting him around, but Richards was probably already having issues with, you saw how his tailgate was dented in, that spoiler's already kicked up, and that's already going to affect the handling of that number 48 Bass Pro Shops truck of Robbie Richards. So, that spoiler already kicked up in the air. That's already going to be bad for the handling on that 48 as well. It's only going to get worse unless he comes down and gets that fixed, which odds are he probably will since he spun around and he's at the back now.
Hell, there's a look at the race recap. There's where we are right now. 12 cautions, not even 100 laps. 12 of 48 laps have been under. 12 laps of 48 have been under caution. So, again, almost half the distance of this race, Jacob Reeves, the first 100 laps, have been under caution. 49 laps of 97 coming up on the board. So, yeah, there you go. And Adam Newton has dominated this thing. But a lot of caution flags.
Well, it's unfortunate. Honestly, Wesley, it's unfortunate. I talked about this, pre-race that Bristol is fun. Bristol is very fun. It is awesome to watch races here. Now, granted, am I a fan of the old configuration as a part to the new configuration? Absolutely. Because yes. I love watching them on the bottom side and people just getting rooted the hell out of the way. That made for great entertainment. They
should have never concrete Bristol. They should have never done that. Yeah. You're right.
No, even still, regardless, I prefer the old school Bristol to the new Bristol, but at the same time, it's Bristol, baby. You still get that entertainment. You still get those good races with lap traffic and everything else in a way. It's only happened maybe one time, when Adam Newton was able to catch some lap traffic. Other than that, it has not happened here this evening. Hopefully we can get it straightened out for the rest of the race and give the fans something to watch.
Glass mechanic breaking glass, kicking, you know what, stage 2, back to green. By the way, if you're keeping track, 178 laps to go, and Newton in front. They work all 4. Back to the start-finish line. It's Adam Newton, Matt Cherry, Peyton Johnson. Now look at Smith and Harris. They're going to battle. Going at it for that position down the back straightaway. It's Peacock on the outside.
Yeah, Peacock tried to make something happen, but able to hold on to it any way that he can. Trying to go after Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog. All this going on for the 5th spot. Phil Pappas, who spun out earlier, you see that 88, back up in the mix. Buzzy Mongold, Brian Chu, Joey Stires, a couple of guys that had some issues have found themselves up here inside of the top 10. And Pappas, the big loser earlier on, I think he was the first caution, was Phil Pappas, if I'm not mistaken. Back up here in the top 10, and Matt Cherry trying to exert some force, exert that I am the man here tonight. Matt Cherry trying to put pressure on your point leader, Adam Newton, here at Bristol.
Working now 53 of 75 laps in Glass Mechanic Stage 2. Remember, we'll stay green and work our into the final stretch of the race to the Murph Magical Creations 275. There's the information down below on the bottom right. This will be all the way to lap 125, about less than 25 laps left. And then a big shootout for the finish at 275 right now. Big battle going on for the lead. Matt Cherry, high, wide, handsome, all back. Behind the swim, 19 of Newton. They go at it for the lead. Newton pulling away on the 45 in 1 and 2. And another caution is out again.
Yeah, he
Aaron Van Rattle's involved. Caution to the 38 of Ross as well.
Yeah, he about blew it right there. Matt Cherry just about did, almost ended up just looping it all the way around. He was able to hold on to it. Chad Ross, the one driver that ends up going all the way around. And Joey Stires is free falling through the field as well. Something amiss on the 23. We'll check it out right here, see what happened to Chad Ross here on the instant replay. Up top, gets up on the top side once again, and Aaron Van Rada down on the bottom side. He gets to, honestly, just an innocent bystander out of all of it. Cody not able to work his way down the inside and get around him, but Chad Ross jumping up top. That top lane, for some reason or other, it ain't working here tonight. Don't do it, because that's what we're seeing. Most of these guys snapping loose. There's been 1 or 2 that snap loose on the bottom, but most of them have been up top where they're just trying to get on the throttle too much, and all of a sudden they just lose it. Bam, there they go around.
And by the way, I think this is like the 2nd or 3rd time now that Aaron Van Rattle and Chad Ross have got together. It's like these guys are, intertwined with one another. I mean, anything you can do, I can do better or worse. I follow you, right? I mean, monkey see, monkey do for these guys as we go back under another Serve Pro caution. Wow. 13 of 51 laps under yellow flag, and we are just past 100 laps. They're taking a break. We'll take 1, 2 Cops Trucks. Friday night, NASRA Cup back on Wednesday at New Hampshire. Don't forget the, of course, endurance race tomorrow night. That's all what's coming up on NASRA 360 Racing Network. More from Bristol right after this. Stay with us. There it is. Pizza party tomorrow night.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations, home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
is the details for tomorrow night as well.
Green flag.
As we go back to green. Less than 15 to go in stage number 2. Presented by the Glass Mechanic. It has been, Jacob, a caution-filled race, but it's been all Adam Newton up in front in 19.
Yeah, I mean, it absolutely has. Adam Newton really has been putting the pressure, trying to make it happen. Matt Cherry's been the one that's really trying to exert and find a way to get around him. Actually, Matt Cherry, the fastest truck here in this race with the fastest lap at a 14.803, but there's a couple of them that's hit some 14.8s. But here we go. Cherry down to the inside. The 19 of Newton up top. Newton able to get the right. Oh, tried to put the block on him. Cherry had to get out of the gas. That may end up opening the door, and Adam Newton able to get away. Here comes Harris for second.
Now here comes the 87 on the bottom of the 45. Got a little wiggle there. Side draft. Up high, Harris up high. Here comes the crossover. The slider. And we got one in the wall. Peyton Johnson in trouble at 15, and he crashes the field. Oh, no. Diebold, Morales. Others crashed out of 4. Caution out. Look at the dejection of the driver of the 15 on the bottom camera.
Wow, and Ryan Delavue absolutely T-boned Peyton Johnson, sitting smack dab in the middle of the racetrack. Pulse Popper's instant replay right here will show, and Johnson just one of those innocent bystanders that just snapping loose. There you see him. I mean, that was the turn before, but was there contact? No way, shape, fashion, or form. Johnson snaps loose, almost come down, hit Pappas, comes up, hits the outside retaining wall, and just stops. I mean, he just stops on the racetrack with everybody else coming behind him, not sure what happened. And then, bam, Delavue T-bones him, knocks him sideways. Morales went around. Diebold goes around as well. Cofield, I believe that's Cofield, or might be J.D. Larson, but other drivers just trying to work their way through there. But I'm not sure what Peyton was thinking after he hit the wall. He just stopped. I mean, I don't know why he would just stop right there with everybody else coming behind him.
Board with Tyler Detmer. Look out. Oh, damn. Wow. I mean, he got a lot of junk in his trunk right there when he got hit from behind from Detmer. My goodness, the 15. Airborne from that hit. Watch this again. It's Richards is in trouble. Robert Richards is around on the back straightaway. We just caught a glimpse of this. Oh, no. Richards was able to continue. Our camera just caught it, but then he got collected and clipped. He got clipped. Correction, he got clipped. And a 10 of Jason Morales. Watch this again, the 48. Was it him and Hogan? He just lost it.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'm telling you,
There's nowhere to go here. There's nowhere to go. Oh, my goodness. Bam. That's how it goes.
I'm not 100%. I mean, I know everybody was talking, the drivers that I was talking to earlier about, that this track is loose and, issues like that and everything else. I didn't think it was this damn loose. I will say that. I was not expecting it to be this loose out here on the racetrack, but I don't know, man. This is tough. This is tough for each and every one of these drivers that's having these issues. Some of them are not having those kinds of issues, but there is some that they just can't get out of their own damn way. There you see Larson just coming in there after Peyton Johnson already got T-boned and ends up hitting him again. But, I mean, I'm telling you, some of these guys just can't get out of their own way of getting into issues here this evening.
Yeah, it's been a tough night for a lot of these guys as another caution comes out. By the way, we need to pause for, hold that thought. Phil to come back to green.
Green flag.
In the Murph's Magical Creations 275, closing in on the final 7th lap in Glass Mechanics Stage 2, lap 118 to 275, and they're back underway with Newton again. What a job for the man there. Adam Newton on the charge. Battle for second going on when Harrison Peacock heats up again in 3.
Yeah, and the Bulldog Adam Newton obviously trying to go ahead and close out these stages and obviously sweep them. He's got 6 more laps to get it done right here in Stage 2 presented by the Glass Mechanic. Will he be able to make it work? Peacock up here sitting in the second spot trying to hold him off. Harris and Cherry trying to find a way around him, and Luke Smith right there behind him with Phil Pappas, Stiers, Meza, Mongold, and Hammond in the top 10.
The leader's working now. It's 5 to go. Stage number 2, Glass Mechanics Stage 2. Right now they thunder down the back straightaway. Lightning in a bottle, as they call it here at the last great Coliseum at Bristol. And so far it has been merciless to everybody that has come across the path of the NASRA Truck Series tonight. Another caution, another trouble, another spin. Back straightaway. I think it's Joey Stiers. Yellow flag out for the 15th time tonight. Colton Hogan, Chris Blanchard, Kerry Tribune, correction. They're all involved. Joey Stiers might have got a piece of it, but was able to scamper away. Yellow is out again here, Jacob.
Yeah, another yellow out here tonight, 15. That would be halfway of tying the record, of breaking the record, to be honest with you. We could reach 30 here tonight at this point. Very good possibility. There you see Kerry Tribune, Cofield right behind him. What happened? Yeah, I mean, just kind of just slides up, gets into Hogan, ends up tagging him, sending him around. Nobody getting loose. Just, I mean, honest to goodness contact right there. The first one that we've really seen here tonight was somebody getting tagged and getting sent around. Most of them just been getting loose and going around. And mind you, with all this, odds are, and from the way the laps is, stage 2 is going to end under caution. Adam Newton is going to end up having stage 1, stage 2, and have those in his arsenal and end up winning stage 1, stage 2.
Another look at the accident. There it is. We're under yellow flag very quickly. Blanchard and Hogan getting into it again. We need to pause for station identification as we are at the top of the hour as well on the Community Radio Network.
This copyrighted telecast cannot be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Back to it again here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Jacob Reeves, I'm Wesley Outland, the virtual NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. Finkelstein Hopton on production, and Adam Newton has just been the Pied Piper of this race so far, Jacob, but it's not over yet. Another thing that has not gone away, 15 cautions in 125 laps. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it has went by literally, I mean, just unfortunately for these drivers, for the fans, everybody out here watching here this evening. I mean, you hate to see it for these old boys out here. I mean, everybody wanting to have a good, clean race here tonight. It's just been caution filled over and over and over. Stage 1, stage 2. Hopefully, we can get some green flag racing in for the fans here this evening, but you got to give the props to the Bulldog, Adam Newton, who started 4th, and Taylor Peacock up 14 spots as well up here, sitting in the 2nd spot. Prime position, have a shot after the Bulldog.
Green's out, green flag, green flag.
Back in her way, back in her racing action here. 150 to go, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the 3rd and final stage of the race. Jacob, this is the push. This is the push to the finish right here, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, this is 100% the push all the way. You want to put yourself in prime position to get up here and get the win. Stage 1, stage 2, they're in the books. And I was fixing to say maybe we get some green flag racing, but no, we have another Serve Pro caution, 16th of the evening. We're going to keep track of these damn things as Colton Hogan in the 5 goes around and he is down pit road.
Daytona winner Colton Hogan going around there, and yellow flag out. My goodness. It's Colton Hogan. Yeah, I need to go to the fridge and grab me another drink. This Coca-Cola is gone. Pulse Popper instant replay. Watch the 5. The Daytona winner, by the way, That's a mulligan, by the way, Jacob, for a guy like Colton Hogan. This time, Blanchard did not. Well, I take that back. He did get into him. He got into the right front just a little bit. Not much, though, when he was there in the reverse. But I was going to say, Colton Hogan, man, has got some mulligans, if you will. He won Daytona when the season started.
Yeah, I mean, he has. And, I mean, you know, Colton, he had a pretty good run at New Hampshire as well. But now you're seeing a lot of drivers coming down what probably and could quite possibly be the only pit stop that they will end up having here this evening, just for the amount of cautions. I mean, we've seen a couple of drivers jump down pit road. We've already seen a couple go 115, 125. If the cautions just keep falling the way that they're doing right here with 16 cautions here in the first 130 laps, odds are they're not going to pit again. They're just going to say, screw it. We'll just stay out here. All these guys are banking on this going to be caution after caution after caution after caution, which is quite possible to happen, as Adam Newton is going to beat everybody off of pit road.
It stops galore going on. There goes Joshua Suss. By the way, he's the promoter of the Endurance Series. Bring him in, Jacob. Let's bring in the Kappa. Let's bring in the Kappa. Let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. Let's bring in the Kappa. Joshua, you there? What's up, man?
Oh, living the dream.
Surviving Bristol, I guess. That's what I'm saying. Oh,
something like that.
Well, we're still under caution. Tell us, everybody, about the endurance race tomorrow night. You know, we're gonna have it at you know, Finale.
Yep.
Amole Finale, right, Joshua?
Yep. And it's free if you want to come out. Just got to sign up in the Discord. Payouts to the top 3, 2 superlatives.
There you go. Joshua Sells ready to bring us the race back to green. Josh, thanks for your time, buddy. We'll let you go, man. Thank you, Amole. Joshua Suss, by the way, leads them now in the number 80 machine. His Toyota up in the lead, followed by Diamond. These guys battle. It's the Shark. It's the Copper. They're door-to-door coming out of turn 4 with 140 to go at Bristol.
And both of them from Blue Line Racing as well. So Blue Line Racing up here sitting 1-2. And Luke Smith coming to frog, another one back there sitting in the 7th spot. And Peacock and others back here. Taylor Peacock going around. Surf Pro caution yet again, 17th one of the event. Taylor Peacock didn't even got a back end. He ain't even got a tailgate on that one. Odds are, I would think, I mean, hell, at this point, I would give it 75% he spun out on his own, and then the other 25% he got tagged. But we'll see kind of what happened right here. Post Spot presents the replay. Was there contact? What happened to the 81 Taylor Peacock? Yeah, just snaps it loose, comes right across the front end of James Kaufman and backs it straight in the inside wall. Harris right there, nowhere for him to go as well. Joey Stires almost come up into Pappas as well. Boy, I'm telling you, these exits here tonight, even turn 2 and also turn 4, they have been a pain in the you-know-what for these guys tonight.
Another yellow flag up under the top shelf there in the marbles. Got to stay out of the way there and in trouble. Yeah, I mean, it's one of these types of things where iRacing and they want to mimic the real simulation, right? The real deal. The simulation world wants to mimic the real deal. And you can literally see from the camera angles, Jacob, you can see up on the top, there's like little particles, man. There's little rubber buildup. I call it the marbles, right? It's the marbles. It's up on the top shelf where Grandma hides her candy canes from Grandpa. Sometimes it's dentures and the eggnog spiked. But there you see it. And, I mean, you hit it. You bump into it, the rubber starts flying, your truck gets really, really loose. The next thing you know, you got problems.
Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate, really. I mean, it is unfortunate for all these drivers, but I mean,
the record of the most cautions in NASCAR was at Bristol, Jake.
Oh, dear Lord.
I want to say it's 17. The most cautions in it, no, my apologies, actually. The most cautions ever in a NASCAR race was 26 cautions. It was in the 1992 Mountain Dew 500 at Hickory Motor Speedway. The most for the NASCAR Cup Series was 22 cautions at the Coca-Cola 600 in 2005. There you go. Now you know. The more you know.
Learn something new every day, baby. That's how you do it.
Don't make me answer that. Don't make me answer that. Please, Dean, don't do that to me. Please, don't do that to me. We got beef. We got beef. We got beef.
No.
We got beef.
We got beef.
Green flag, green flag.
We got beef. Underway. Diebold, the shark, Jaws up in front, 14. Brian Chew. By the way, Newton is on the roll again, back to the front. After pinning, he's in fifth. That's Kaufman to the wall out of 4.
Oh, baby, James Kaufman trying to hold on to it any way that he can. Up here, trying to mix it up with all these old boys. Check out the Bulldog. Adam Newton made that pit stop. Slides down, inside, goes, trying to go around Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog, and give chase to the Spice Man, Chris Cinnamon, Josh Suss right there in front of him. Brian Chew second, and Roger Diebold. Remember, he has won in a short track. He won at Phoenix last season. Roger Diebold up here trying to make it happen, but the Holiday goes around him. He'll take the lead.
Yellow flag is out.
And another caution. Yellow flag. Here we go again. Oh, I told you Kaufman was in the fence earlier, guys. It finally happened, you know. So there it is. No, it's not.
Humbug. He's a Grinch.
I am a Grinch. I'm sorry. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a Grinch. I'd rather have Thanksgiving twice a year. It's
good eating.
Exactly. Thank you. Best of both worlds. You get your belly full like you. You know, everybody's happy. To me, Christmas is just, presents and gifts and I told my parents that at Thanksgiving, hanging out with them, because we were having the debate about what we're going to do for Thanksgiving. Okay, and my world's great, but times are tight, money's hard. Here's your freaking Christmas card, and that's what my daddy was talking about, right? I mean, and my daddy's the type of guy that would write that poem in a Christmas card and give me, a gift card. And I told my dad, I was like, Dad, we don't have to do presents. We don't have to do gifts. Let's just be a family and spend time with each other. Let's have sausage and eggs and breakfast, Christmas breakfast. And then, have a Christmas dinner, right? I mean, let's all be a Grinch this year.
Look, I ain't had supper yet. You got to cut all that out. I ain't even had supper yet. So, you got to be easy.
I haven't had supper yet. Somebody said that I was Italian, Hey, by the way, don't forget, speaking of endurance, tomorrow night, it's Amore, endurance. Find the graphic. You put it up earlier. Come on, dude. Find the button. Click your button. There it is. The Autodromo Internazionale in Dino Ferrari. Amole tomorrow night. And then there is the Prosper Engineering bi-weekly series. And I know you put that graphic up earlier when we were talking to Joshua Suss. There it is. We can put this up there now, Jacob. There it is. And it starts bi-weekly beginning in January. There's going to be an endurance racing series. A lot of people are excited about it. I know I am. If I don't have real broadcast obligations, racing, football, basketball, whatever, I'm planning to do them. And, I think it's going to be fun. January 20th, Jacob.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be an absolute blast. The endurance races that I've called with you and Dean, they are certainly an absolute blast. I'm going to join you tomorrow night for the whatever the hell the name of that track is. I haven't figured it out yet. I still can't pronounce
Do you know
it. But
Mini
yeah.
Finales? Do you know Mini Finales?
Yeah, close enough. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow night for that one as we're back to green. Sediment on the bottom, Cherry up top, trying to make something happen. Trying to put the Cherry on top and get the win. Thank you very much for that, Wesley. As Cherry trying to go after Brian Chew as well.
We got back to green. As right now we watch now Sus battle with Newton. This is for 5th. The 19 has dominated this race, but now new contenders up in the top spot as the 19 rallies to the top again, looking for win 5 of the year. He's on the top side in 3. He's got Harris behind him, and he's in trouble. Oh, Newton's in trouble. That's what we talked about. Getting up for the marbles, getting up in the top shelf.
I'll tell you this much. I mean, you're able to get the runs up on that top side, Wesley. You are able to get up there. I've seen it happen. That outside lane, you can roll very, very fast up there, but it is a risk and reward. We've seen it numerous times. Drivers snap looses. Kermit the Frog just says, thank you very much. I'll smack the fence while I'm at it. But up top, you get the runs. You're able to roll up there. You're able to get the runs. But at what cost is it, for you? Are you wanting to take that gamble to ride that top side and end up, odds are, from what we've seen here tonight, just loop the damn thing around, spin it out? How much do you want to try to get up here at the front, and how much do you want to win? As you see, Matt Cherry and the other ones, they're on the bottom, they ain't playing around. As Sus up into the wall, now Newton's going to try to fire back on the inside this time around.
And what a save. As Sus up on the top of Copper. Adam Newton, what a year for the man out of Clarksville, Virginia. Right there, and there goes Sam Menta. What a climb back for him. I think Messa's a couple of laps down, though. He's got no battling with the boss man, Brady LaBeouf. This is my apologies. He's on the lead lap. He's outside the top 10. This is for 11th, 12th, 13th, all going on.
Timmy Hammond smack dab in the middle of this as well. You see him right there, the 69, obviously with Chick-fil-A and Atlanta and all that good stuff right there on the truck. Obviously with Chick-fil-A, he's making me very hungry, but there he goes. He flip-flops and he will slide back. He got loose, slid up on just absolutely T-bones the wall. Here's Cinnamon. He's got Newton behind him. They're going after Phil Pappas. And Matt Cherry and Luke Smith coming to Frog have pulled away from Brian Chew about a second and a half over the Holodaddy. They're trying to get away from this and make it a 2-horse races. Wesley, I'm not even going to say what I was thinking about saying, but we are green for the most part right now.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Say nothing, man. Keep your mouth shut.
Yep.
Don't keep your mouth shut. You got to talk. You know what he's saying about that stuff. Matt Cherry in the lead. Kermit the Frog right behind him in the 27. Look at the good job there by Kermit the Frog. And Brian Chew, by the way, the problems he had earlier, he's rallied his way back again into the number 3 position in truck number 51. What a good run he's got going now for him as they work their way. And the caution, ladies and gentlemen, is blamed on the letter J. R. Jacob Reeves, caution, number 19, son of a biscuit. Getting hungry.
I ain't saying nothing. I was told to shut up. Oh, great. We already got beef. We got beef for the 3rd time here tonight.
We got beef.
Got beef on me, that one. That is a bad deal out of that one. Jason Morales just sent me a message that top line super fast and super slick. That's what I was talking about a second ago. Just that outside lane. It's just, you can get the runs. You can make something happen on that top side, but unfortunately it ends up busting you in the tailgate. And apparently on the bottom, you can do it as well. As literally the damn track might have flip-flopped as Shane Trotter in the 1 goes around and he was on the bottom side. So, I don't know. I just think that there is less grip all the way around out there on that racetrack.
I'm sorry. I stepped away to grab a soda and a bottle of water. My apologies. I'm back. I just caught a little glimpse of what you said. Something about the racetrack. Something about the corner, slippery on the inside. Something about technical issues or something. Yeah. Yeah.
The track has flip-flopped on us.
Yeah, it's got something. Yeah.
It has got to be all screwed up at this point. There's no telling at this point. I ain't got a clue. Honestly, I think we have got it down to the point who is going to survive here in the last, 100 so laps. Who is going to survive this bad boy here tonight? If you can survive and you can get the track position, I think you're going to have a damn good shot of winning this thing.
Hey, Jacob,
this is my opinion.
For all you people that call me grouches, look behind you, my friend. You see this?
What the? Oh, wow.
Do you see it, my friend?
I see that.
Maybe not. Do you see it?
I see it.
What happened?
It went away.
Oh, well. Did we go offline? Did it freeze? What happened?
It was here. I saw it.
Hello?
I was blinded, but I saw it.
I went in the red. I went in the red big time.
Don't go in the red. Don't do that.
Hello?
Oh, I don't know. Wesley might be gone.
Hello?
I hear you. Does everybody else hear him? Anybody out there in the live chat, holler at us if you can hear Wesley Outland as we are going back to Creed with Matt Sherry and Luke Smith coming the frog up here trying to make it happen one way or another. We'll see how they end up working it around. Maybe they're able to keep it clean and green for the most part. Brian Chu trying to hold on to it down there on the bottom side. He's able to keep it saved out of this one. And oh boy, Roger Diamond up there. There's Cody Dott way up against the wall as well. All these drivers on the lead lap. There's Timmy Hammond, Phil Pappas, Joshua Suss. All these old boys back into this game right here. But Matt Cherry, Luke Smith, 1-2 right now with Harris, Newton, and Cinnamon being the top 5.
Yellow.
Pappas goes around. Good God almighty, Pappas. Boy, I'll say you this. He went to the back from earlier. He went from the front to the back to the front. Now he's going to have to try to do it all again and have to go from the back all the way back to the front. This is absolutely unfortunate for the 88 of Phil Pappas. We'll check it out right here. Points Paw presents the replay. See what happened to Pappas. And once again, I think maybe just a little loosey-goosey. Something happens. He goes sideways. He goes round, and all hell ends up breaking loose. We'll see what happens. Pappas on the bottom. Yep, snaps loose on the bottom side. Slides up. There's Joshua Sasso. No, Kappa, no.
Was that you or me?
Through it.
What happened? Did I go off the air? What happened?
Yeah, you're back.
So, what did I do? I thought I paid my bill. I really did. Must have hit the wrong lights or something. That's all I know. Yeah, there we go. Hey, look, there it is. I'm a very festive person for all you people that call me a Grinch. That's all I gotta say, okay? Look at this.
Pops it back up, and he's gonna disconnect again.
Look at it. It's only fitting. Oh man, Hammond and Pappas in the wall again. My goodness.
Wow.
Can we be friends? I mean, come on.
Oh, hell.
Died twice at Martinsville and Bristol, 29. He's excited. He's excited now. This is the goal. We want to get there now. Jacob, we're going to get there now. You hear Dean? He's like, we're going to get there now. We're going to get there. We're going to get there.
At this point, screw it. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get to 30 and let's break the record. I mean, it'd be a historic night for NASRA, not in a good way, but I'll say this. I talked about this a while ago. I did talk about this a while ago, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to key it up one more time.
We got beef.
Because there is going to be a hell of a lot of EOLs and penalties and probations, all kinds of stuff.
You mentioned that.
Come out of this right here. I got a feeling that whole list, I cannot wait to see the EOL list when this thing's all said and done.
And it's a
there may be a
new
gold banging download
caution
this week.
record. And it's a new caution record. There you go. Not something to brag about, but yeah, it might happen. You're here for it. An historic day. Strap on board for it. We're not done. Here we go. Pace trucks in. Ladies and gentlemen, just over 100 laps to go. 102 remaining. It's Bristol, baby, as we go back underway. Hey, Jacob, what color are my Christmas tree lights? You saw a picture of it.
I couldn't see it. I was blinded by the light, to be honest with you.
Thank you. Blinded by the light.
Sounds like something Dean was singing a while ago, but here we go. Back at it, Matt Cherry up here trying to lead this thing any way that he can. Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog, sitting in the second spot, tried to hold it down, and the Bulldog Adam Newton there as well as Raul Meza. Where did he come from? Up to the fourth spot, battling Cinnamon and Dawbone up here trying to crack himself up into the podium spot.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We have another caution. Blanchard around the man in Maine and the 9. Yellow is out again. My. Yes, it is. Very far away. Yeah. Caution out. 21. Yellow flag 21. All of y'all that wanted to have a new caution record, you're sick people. That's all I got to say. You're sick people. This is it. What happened again? Did it go out again?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to see this, honestly, Wesley. I mean, if you think about it, these drivers, obviously, they were having issues up on the top side. Now they're having problems on the bottom side, down in the cellar where Grandpappy hides the moonshine from Granny. I mean, they're just losing it. Every damn one of them just snapping loose on the bottom side.
Hello.
It's like I said a while ago, it has been rough. It has literally been a rough deal for everybody here tonight because everybody is all over the place. Nobody is safe in any lane that honestly, that they're in. Quick commercial break. We'll be back here at Bristol. Oh, baby. Will we be able to get it straightened out? Lord, I hope so. We're back after this.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Back here at Bristol, Wesley Outlet, we're trying to find him. We don't know where he's at. He may end up coming back here in a second. Yeah, I mean, he's lost it. He's lost it all the bright lights, all of the lights here tonight, under the lights at Virtual Bristol here this evening. Matt Cherry tried to get away. Luke Smith tried to give chase. Adam Newton, Raul Meza, who has not won a race in NASRA. Wow, what this one made. But he's going to have to get through all the damn cautions to get there. Serve Pro Caution back out once again. And we will see how this is going to work out. We'll see what the caution was for. Another Serve Pro caution. Thank you very much, Serve Pro, for their sponsorship of the cautions, as well as obviously with not only the cautions but also the King of Talladega that happened Thanksgiving week. Anybody out there in the live chat, I mean, if you was around watching that race, it was an absolute barn burner of a whole week. It really was. It was a fantastic event. Was so happy to be a part of it. I know Dean, I'll speak for Dean on that one as well. I'm sure he was absolutely blessed to be a part of it as well as Wesley Outland and everybody involved. So thank you very much to everybody for their support out of that. And if you're new to the channel, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, keep up with everything going on with the North American Sim Racing Association. Is Matt Cherry leads it. Right now, there's Joey Stires down pit road. Adam Newbert coming down. These guys coming down, getting some service. Actually, Newbert's down right now, 9 laps down. I will say this, though. Keep this in mind. I think that from what I'm seeing by some of the drivers that has been having issues here this evening, that penalty may still be in effect where drivers are getting DQ'd. Because we've got 20 drivers, now 19 drivers on the lead lap. Joey Stires is down to the 20th spot. Maybe he got some issues one way or another. Adam Newton going down pit road. But I honestly think that they might be DQing some of these drivers for some of the issues that they're having. Some may not. Some may just have damage that they can't repair. Maybe that's what it is. But I will say this. I think a lot of it has got to do with, I think, the DQs and everything else. We get another caution here in the next 5 laps. We'll bring Brady LaBeouf in and ask him about it, see what he thinks about the whole deal. Jason Morales. Jason, buddy. What the hell happened to you out there? Why you wrecked out? He must be playing with his Christmas lights now. I guess everybody's playing with the Christmas lights. Let me go get my camera and y'all can look at mine. Then Dana have absolutely no idea what the hell to do when it's all said and done. Oh, here we go. Get ready for the restart. It's Cherry and it's Meza up here on the front row. Buzzy Mongold, Roger Diebold up here in 3rd and 4th. Brian Chu in 5th. Timmy Hammond in 6th. J.D. Larson, Jeffrey Johnson Jr., Shane Trotter, Chris Cinnamon. I will say this, as we go back to green, there is a lot of drivers that is up here and could be in prime position to get first NASRA wins. Meza, Diebold, Diebold's got to win, but Meza, Mongold, Timmy Hammond. There's a whole list of drivers right here. Jeffrey Johnson, J.D. Larson, all these drivers could certainly get their very first win in NASRA here this evening. As Meza's putting a little pressure on Matt Cherry right now for that lead, Wesley. He's right there in the thick of it, baby.
All right, Jason, you can go back to driving again. Avoid the wall. Guys, I'm using my hotspot now. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but the internet has went out. Somebody hit a spectrum pole outside or something, so it's knocked out the internet. So,
yeah,
nonetheless, that's exactly right. Well, it's snowing. It's actually snowing, Jacob, where I live at in North Carolina, man. It's snowing. So,
Yellow.
nonetheless, caution out again. I come back. Yellow flag, 23. Jason, you think we're going to have over 29 cautions tonight? Is tonight for a new NASRA record?
I think it's going to be like 40, 45.
You really think that?
It's you know what? Honestly, it's really, really loose out there. Like it's crazy. That I was telling Jacob on the side, that top side gets real loose. That the new update with the marbles is really different. But the problem is the bottom side's super loose when you start the run. So it's crazy. Really good. Like you get the marbles, that just goes around. Yeah,
crazy. Wow.
It is slick up there, man.
There's a look at it again. It's Harris with a problem there in the 87 machine. And Jacob, we go back under the yellow flag again. Yeah, Jacob, I don't know if Georgia got any, but we got snow, man. It's snowing right now, man.
Good, keep it up there.
I can't stand it.
Keep it up there. We don't need it. We do not need
20
snow.
damn degrees outside. Freaking
all.
took the trash out.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, why are we showing this? Oh.
Yeah, that was Jason Morales earlier. Yeah, that's why I said, okay, go back into the wall again, Jason Morales.
Yeah. You know what? It's been that kind of year for me, so it's been brutal. I was feeling pretty good about tonight, but yeah, it is what it is. I love Bristol. It's a fun racetrack. You know, it's unfortunate we can't get some good green flag runs, but it's such a fun track.
Can I say this though, Jason? It's not. Is it the truck? Is it the handling? Is it the setup? Is it the new update that iRacing's doing that's causing the race to be what it is? What's causing it to be like that?
So honestly, well, there's two things, right? It's number one, it's Bristol. So everybody's you're diving the corners, you're driving in hard. It's just you got to get the spots when you can get them. When there's this many cautions, you're trying to get your spots. But at the same time, it is so loose. Like, it really is super loose out there. Top line, it's loose. Bottom line's loose. So really, like, the place to be, if you see the guys that are fast, they're running that middle. So I was trying to run like almost like a diamond, right? So kind of come in low, drift it, bring it back down, and it was working pretty good. But it's if you deviate from that and you just get up in the marbles, man, that truck is gone.
Gone, Jacob.
Gone.
Going like a freight train.
Well, I was going to say gone, like bad company. But I mean, same thing. I mean, literally. I mean, this is what I was talking about, though. You got some drivers up here: Raul Meza, Buzzy Mongo, J.D. Larson, Timothy Hammond. Drivers, Jeffrey Johnson Jr., Joshua Suss, all these guys up here at the top 11 that have a legitimate shot to win their very first NASRA event. That would be something very, very special, something we can see here tonight. It could really flip these playoffs over on the lid because, hey, you win, baby. Yeah, Wesley. And obviously, Meza could have a fantastic shot to get it done here this evening.
By the way, we're not done yet with this thing, not by a long shot. 80 laps to go. Lap number 200, we're coming up on it. Stage number 3 as the field works their way back around the racetrack. It is still the man out in front, Raul Meza. How about this, Jason? One of your buddies out of California, the all-time starter of NASRA. But guess what? He's never won in NASRA before. Could it be tonight in Bristol, baby?
Oh, well, Raul's been close a lot of times, man. I've been doing NASRA for a long time, and I've had one win. So it's hard to win in this league. Jacob, you know that.
Jacob only has one career win, Atlanta. That's right. No, I'm not putting him down, Dean. Don't try to cause an argument, okay? Don't try to make it more of a beef than what it is. I'm not talking smack about Dean. I'm not talking smack about Jacob or Jason. I'm just trying to say how competitive it is. How damn hard is it to win in NASRA, right? I mean, that's what I'm trying to say.
It's hard. It is hard to win.
6 away from the new record, 5 away from the tie. By the way, if you remember earlier this year at Martinsville, there was a caution field race at Martinsville at the paperclip that was 29 cautions. It tied the record of NASRA back in 2023 at Bristol with 29 cautions. There you go. So, I mean, over under, do we get a new record tonight, Jacob? I don't know.
Yeah. I think we ought to say, honest to God, it's starting to look like that. I will say this, we've called races at Bristol where they went by a time limit, where the time limit literally cut it off. He has 75 laps left in this thing. We're already an hour and 38 minutes into it. The time limit on it is 2 hours and 10 minutes. So, so we should be good to go to break the record here this evening, I would say, at this point. But Meza's got to hold on. He's got to do what he's got to do. Honestly, I'm pulling for Meza. I mean, you start that many times here in NASRA. You start that many times here in NASRA. You haven't got to win. Damn it. Come on, Raul Meza. get it, and he's on his phone. I would not be on. Well, I mean, I'll say this: whatever's working out for him,
He might be like, "Baby, I'm about to win. Baby, get the tacos ready.
Oh,
Get the rice. Let's have a party. I'm about to win, man."
Should we talk to Meza and be like, "Hey, Meza, what's going on?"
No, don't jinx it. Don't do that to that poor guy. Don't do that. I ain't got nothing to do with this. If you really talk to him, I'm telling you.
He's got those suns out, guns out. Look at him. He's over here California dreaming. Look at him.
Maybe you know what though, Jason? We were chatting. Me and Jacob were talking about this earlier. Wanted to go at the line. He changed his tank top. He changed his wardrobe. That might be for his benefit. He changed his clothes.
No, I'm rooting for Raul. It's hard to win in this league, man. So it'll be really cool to see him win this one.
I'll second that, what Jason was talking about, like he was saying. I mean, it is very, very hard to win here in NASRA. You get a win here in the North American Sim Racing Association, you go down to the damn record books. I mean, like you really do. You go down the record books as a NASRA winner, and there's a lot of great drivers that have come through here in this league. They have not won a race in this league. It is that damn hard to win here in this league.
Really is as we settle back in for a restart. 70 laps to go. This one is not over yet. Scraping off the wall goes Meza and Smith as Nightbolt's on the inside. Jaws under attack by Kermit. It's a frog. It's a shark. They battle for second and three there, Jacob.
Yeah, and everybody's trying to chase Meza. Meza gets up into the wall. Here comes Kermit the Frog. Luke Smith down to the inside. Meza trying to hold on for everything he can fight for. Smith got a nose out ahead. He will end up taking the lead. Meza will go to second. Double down trying to chase down Meza, and Blanchard smack dab in the middle of it, and the Bulldog who won stage 1 and stage 2, Adam Newton, up to 5th.
Mason, am I right, though? This is okay because there's still plenty of racing left to go here in this event. Let him have the lead, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%. And you know what? There's a way you can diamond this track, and it works really, really well. And I'm hoping that Meza starts doing that because he's starting to get a little bit too loose up top. And so what I'd love to see him do is get in that corner, dive in low, let it float up to the top, diamond it back down to the bottom, get a good run out. So let's see.
Caution out, 25. Yellow flag number 25 is out. Yellow is out. We got problems. Blanchard has crashed again in the 9. I'm sorry, it updated again. My apologies. Actually, it's somebody else. Is it Lumpkin, maybe? Yellow flag is out again, by the way. Wow. No, I'm trying to update all my stuff that I lost earlier, and I guess it was behind. That's what happened. It's 65 to go, not 81. My apologies. Here's a look at a replay. Oh, no. Joshua Suss and Cofield and
Dittmer.
Tyler Dittmer and is that Timothy Hammond? Yes, it is. Our buddy from Indy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm betting you if you rewind that back, somebody got real loose on the bottom. they went down to the apron and came back up. I bet you. It is slick out there.
Wow.
Right there. Not there yet. Right here, you see that? You get a slick, boom. It is crazy the lack of grip that's on the track tonight.
Just looking at the chat box, Jacob, it blows my mind how many people are rooting on Raw Meza. I mean, Raw Meza is like he's like the Billy the Kid, if you will, of NASRA, right? I mean, you're rooting for him, you're cheering him on. He's got the most starts of anybody of NASRA, but he's never won. And obviously, that's why I said, do you let him get that lead back? Do you let him have the lead back, right? I know Luke Smith got around him, but you don't want to do anything aggressive to mess your truck up. You still got plenty. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but you're on lap 212 and 275. You still have a pretty good amount of laps left to go in the race.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you. I'll be honest with you. I talked about it a second ago. I'm I'm pulling for Meza. And the bad part about this, if Luke Smith was to get this win, he's going to look like a bad guy. But bad as I kind of said, I mean, he really will. I mean, Luke's out here just trying to do what he's got to do. Adam's trying to do what he's got to do. Blanchard, Chew, and all these guys is doing what they got to do. But Meza, I mean, if he doesn't win this race right here, whoever wins it, if he finishes second, whoever ends up winning it, it's a bad deal. I mean, Shane Scott out there, he is pulling for Meza, and he's still in this race. Shane Scott is. So, the love out there for Meza right here. Meza's got a shot. He's going to have to probably dig down deep. He may have to get down and dirty a little bit if he wants to try to make something happen. I wouldn't say wreck Luke Smith to get it, but he's not going to pull over and let him have it.
No, you're exactly right as we go back in our way. Just wrapped up the 25th caution, less than 5 away from a new record, 4 to a tie, and still plenty of racing left to go, Jason, as we see now Blanchard and Meza battle for second off 4.
Yeah, and Meza's, he's coming in here pretty shallow here. No, I feel so bad for him. That was just not a good start. I was really hoping he was going to be up there crowding Smith. But, Smith's got better tires. He's got fresher tires. I think that's how Meza got up there, right? Was a little bit of pit strategy, but
here's a look at the pit lap the last time. Everybody come down to the pit lane. Meza lap 163. And Smith and others 184, 190. Under 60 to go. And another caution, trouble. 26 yellow flag. Lumpkin and Larson get together at the start-finish line, Jacob. Yellow flag number 26. 3 from the tie, 4 from the record.
Yeah, I'm curious on the tire situation. What is Newton at? Because now he's gonna be lining up third. I feel like he's got the freshest tires.
He'll be third. He last pitted on lap number 138. He's pitting now. Newton's on pit road, so he's pitting now, guys. Lap 217, he's on the pit lane here, Jason. That just answered your question. He last pitted at lap 138, but he's on pit road now. There's a look at a replay of what happened. Wow.
I will ask this real quick. Jason, I talked about this a second ago. Damn, Lumpkin just trying to mess it any way that he could. But, Jason, I'll ask you this. I talked about this earlier on in the broadcast that, some of these guys causing these issues, getting loose, spinning out or whatever. Was EOLs being thrown out here tonight? And if so, just to make sure that I wasn't full of it when I said this, but if they're getting EOLs, is it 3 times you screw up tonight and they park you? Is that how that they're doing it here tonight? Is that how TJ Moore, the race director, is doing it?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's already been some guys that got parked. That's what needs to happen at these kind of tracks, right? Because
I don't blame them.
Yeah. It has to happen. It's unfortunate because it's such a fun place. Yeah, there we go. Golf clap. It's such a fun track. And we have so much good talent here, and we could really put on a better product than what we've been doing recently. So, but credit to Brady and the board that's doing that and getting these guys these DOLs, and kicking them out. It's just
yeah. I'm behind it 100%.
It's frustrating because it's such a fun track, man.
Jacob, do you remember like a month or two ago, I think it was, that somebody did a shorts with me complaining about,
Yes.
I remember that. I remember saying enough is enough, guys. We've got to find a way to set a precedent here, an example. Don't have so many yellow flags. Don't if you're involved in too many caution flags, okay, it's not your night. Get off the racetrack. Here it is. Side of things. You know what? Look, if you crash 3 times, Lyons, Ross, Trotter, Morales, you're out of here. We've got to find a way to make it where we can make this race exciting. Racing side of things. You know what? Look, that was when I complained. My rant, Martinsville. And by the way, That was the night when we had 29 cautions. We're back underway with 54 to go. Already 26 yellow flags, back to green.
Yeah, the bad part about that. The bad part about that, though, Wesley Outlet, is the last name that you called out in that clip was Jason Morales, and Jason Morales is up here on the broadcast booth. So we'll go ahead and throw that out there. But Luke Smith still leads Peacock. Harris, Cinnamon, and Hammond. The top
I didn't even realize that. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize that, Jason. I'm sorry. I think you had a bad night that night, Jason. I really do. I think
I've had a bad night all season.
Yellow,
Big Rick. Give me Hammond.
Trouble, Hammond.
Oh,
crashing. Goodwin into him and others. Yellow flag. Oh boy. What do you mean we had the big? We had a big one in the first 100 laps of the race, Dean. Where were you at? 10 truck pileup coming off of turn 4. Jacob, you remember her 10 truck pileup coming off turn 4? Yeah.
Yeah. I was probably in it.
I think Jason Morales was in it, actually.
50% chance.
Damn.
No.
I think you got hit by Justin Lubkin. Look at this now. Oh, man. Roger Diebold turning, Hammond, others going around. Jeffrey Johnson, but no, Jason, I didn't mean to call you out like I did for the rant, right? Because that was a long time ago. That was the Martinsville. Shut up, Jacob. That was the Martinsville race when we had 29 cautions, and we're about to do this again. But what I was trying to say, my point is, I don't even care.
No,
Listen, I don't care if it's Brady LaBeouf. Okay, I'll call the boss out. I don't care if it's Brady LaBeouf or Cody Nott or the great champion of last year. If you get in too many cautions, there's got to be a precedence when you say, okay, man, look, it's time to park it, because it's just not your night. Go behind the wall.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. That's usually my every night. So yeah. Oh man,
It's to everybody. It's nothing personal. What a tough break for Adam Newton. Look at this guy. He's dominated this whole race tonight, Jacob.
Oh my goodness!
Wow. Oh boy, look at that! Look, oh man.
You know what?
Yeah, that lift gate right there just turns. Look at it, like a little top. You spin my head right round. Cue up a little hangover.
You know what? He's gonna be okay. That's gonna be about. Jacob, what do you think? A minute and a half of damage, maybe.
27 caution, by the way.
If that, yeah.
Everybody give me a moment. We need to pause for station identification if you're listening on the radio as we are approaching the top of the hour, trying to close in on the finish here tonight at Bristol.
Local radio brings people together like never before.
It's a beautiful hometown weekend out there. We've got
Your local stations keep you informed and involved with music, talk shows, and real-time news updates you can trust. We are live and local. We are America's broadcasters, connecting you to what matters most. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress to support your local radio stations.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text stop.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Connor, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Green flag back out. The field's on the back straightaway. Lap number 230 with 46 to go. Jacob at the line.
Yeah, they're going to try to work their way around, see what happens. Luke Smith, Taylor Peacock, Andrew Harris, Roger Diebold, Sediment in the top 5. Not anymore. Sediment goes around. There went Cherry.
Wow.
There went Johnson. There went a good bit of them. There's
your damn big wreck there, Dean. You wanted your big wreck. There's your big wreck. There's your big wreck right there. Yeah. Oh, well. Jason, please tell our producer in Bristol standards, 10 trucks is a big one. That's Talladega at Bristol, honestly.
Yeah. 5 trucks is a big one. No, 5 trucks is a big one at Bristol.
Yeah, Dean likes destruction. He likes chaos. Hey, by the way, speaking of another big race coming up in January, we need to put up the details on that because we haven't done it tonight. We'll do it in a moment as we take a look at a replay. Jacob, look at this. You got Diebold. You got Cinnamon, the Spice Man, a former champion. Bonsai's over the front bow of Cherry's truck. Johnson nowhere to go. Massa nowhere to go. Everyone else on the binders spinning in from there. Tyler Dittmer.
Good Lord have mercy. I mean, just literally a pile up right here. All of this happening by just getting loose, making contact. I mean, just short track racing, I guess if you want to call it that. Dittmer, damn, I mean, he didn't even make it to the accident, got tagged. And then he ends up hitting, backing it into the fence, tearing the whole back end up and everything else. You see Cinnamon still trying to figure out a way to get through there. Dittmer almost got T-boned trying to straighten it back out. Watch it again. Watch Cinnamon. Comes off a two, snaps loose. Cherry's down there. Cherry, I mean, just innocent bystander, saw a hole, tried to go for it. Ends up hooking him after he gets loose, and then he gets him back, and then Johnson gets a bad part out of it. Mesa smack dab in the middle of it. I mean, Cherry didn't do anything wrong. Cinnamon snapped loose. He comes down. Cherry ends up hooking him, and then Cinnamon hits the wall, comes right back up, and cleans Cherry out. I mean, just... It's Bristol, baby. That's why we love it, but certainly not 28 cautions. We don't love that.
Exactly. 28 cautions, 1 away from a tie, 2 away from a new record of NASRA all-time cautions. And by the way, don't forget, coming up in January 2026, the first weekend of January, by the way. The last time they done this event, it raised over $10,000. Buybacks are back as well. New format, new opportunities, new qualifying races, and more. January the 4th, that's on a Sunday, to Saturday, January the 10th, it is the NASRA 500 King of Daytona, presented by Blanchard's Towing and Recovery. Jason, are you going to run this one this year, buddy?
Oh, yeah, I cannot wait to wreck out of that one. But I'll be there. Yeah, you know, Wesley, it's funny. You know, you mentioned this isn't Talladega, but Jacob, you know, like it almost feels the same way. The way the wrecks happen, they happen so fast. Here in Talladega, like you have such little time to react.
I agree with that 100%. I mean, you know, you got to literally at the point of, I mean, you literally got to pull some Carrie Underwood stuff. You just got to let Jesus take the wheel and just see what happens. That's all you can do. As there is another caution. Is that 29? I think we might have tied it, to be honest with you. Yes, we did. We tied it with 29 cautions. Unfortunately, Shane Scott going around tying it all up. Oh, baby. Yeah, we'll hit 30. We'll hit 30. No doubt. You tied it. There you go. Good job, Shane.
Oh no, is that Dittmer? Yep.
Dittmer got him.
Dittmer
got him. Set it right up there. Got into him.
I'm telling you, those first few laps, that bottom is wicked loose. You see him bobble right here, right just coming out of the turn. He's gonna bobble right about here. Hold on, right here.
Right here.
Middle of the turn, right there. You get on the brakes and it just
Damn.
There's just no grip. It is crazy.
And the net code out of it too. I mean, just so much net code right there. I mean, hell, they wouldn't even. I mean, you could have fit my truck between both of them. I mean, that's how wide the gap was at all that. Wesley, you back, buddy? He disappeared again, Jason. There's the wiggle, and look, I mean, he never touched him. And then he blinks as well, so that didn't help neither.
Yeah, there might be nothing worse than getting wrecked on netcode. You know, you go back and look at that replay, you're like,
oh yeah, I can agree with that.
2 feet away.
I'll be honest with you, I've got wrecked by netcode a couple of times. I've got wrecked by netcode a couple of times there in NASRA. I mean, it's just one of them things, and Dean has put his reasoning on how you fix that, but the problem is you can't fit 30 people in the same damn room. You just can't do it. So
I mean, you could try if you wanted to, right? I mean, you could try. Yeah. By the way, we're tied at 29. We're one caution away from the record.
Oh, we're making.
Can't believe it. And now you're going to jinx him, Dean. You know that you're going to jinx him. You're going to jinx him. Every time you mention somebody, every time you want us to bring somebody in to talk to, all these other people, we're entertainers. Remember that, Jacob? We're entertainers. We're entertainers. Jason, we got to bring people in to talk to them and scare them and get in their head. And the next thing you know, they're in the wall and they're like, damn, these announcers.
It's funny. I'm watching this race, and this just feels like a Taylor Peacock race, right?
Back underway.
This is one of the races that Taylor always wins. No, this is one of the races he always wins.
We're one caution away with 35 to go to having a new caution record. We've had 29. Will we get it?
35. We'll go 34 green flag laps right here, just so we won't.
You think so? You think so?
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it a damn bit. I would not doubt it one bit at this point.
I remember my first year, Jacob.
If this happens, it will be the third straight race with 29. Chris Blanchard from Clinton, Maine. You are a part of history. You have caused the 30th and the longest all-time caution of NASRA in an event. 30 yellow flags. It's a new caution record of NASRA. It was tied. It was tied back in the spring, or actually earlier in the summer, early in the summer at Martinsville, between Martinsville and Bristol from 3 years ago in 2023. Not anymore. Here's a replay, Jacob. Caution number 30. It's a new caution record.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Jason, go ahead, buddy.
So
you want to explain that one?
Yeah. So I mean, the way I was able to make the top work was just by letting it roll a lot longer.
Wow.
Right. So I mean, if you get in the gas too early on the top side, it's going to go around. So you just have to be super patient up there because it is fast. But as soon as you see right here, he's just going to get to the gas a little bit too early, and as soon as he does, it's gonna flip around. And it's fast, so it's like that, that catch-22. You want to get up there, be fast, and, risk it for the biscuit, as I say. But yeah, man,
risk it for the biscuit. Yeah,
it's rough up there.
Jason, I'll say this real quick. I mean, I mentioned all that earlier, and I mentioned, about the egg cracking, analogy. You don't want to crack the egg on the gas pedal and everything else. And, I was talking about that as well. You don't want to crack that egg up on the high side. But, I mean, we've seen guys lose it on the bottom. We've seen them lose it up at the top. Honestly, I don't think you want to crack the egg anywhere. Honestly, I don't think you want to crack the damn egg pouring it into victory lane if you win this thing, because odds are something that's going to fall off the truck and it's going to screw you up trying to get victory lane at this point. I mean, that's just how rough it is. It's now Matt Cherry getting busted right here for something. Maybe he had to pull out of pit road, maybe get EOL or whatever. So,
Jason, before you answer though what Jacob said, remember what the Joker said. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
But honestly, I mean, the whole track is loose. If you want to go low, you want to go high. I mean, they're both loose, which is why when I was going through the race, I started doing that, that diamond, because it felt a little bit more comfortable. It was a little bit tighter. Now, ultimately, I'm not racing anymore, so does that matter? But yeah, I got caught up. But I mean, it felt really, really good. And I'm waiting to see somebody go to that diamond, because that diamond actually has a lot of good grip.
Back underway, under 30 to go after the 30th all-time caution of NASRA just happened with Blanchard.
You thought that was, and honestly, if you thought that was crazy, odds are, I don't think we're done yet at this point. But Taylor Peacock trying to get up here and steal one from Luke Smith coming at the front. Peacock down to the inside. He is there. Smith up top. Peacock on the bottom. And Diebold and Harris and Chew right in behind him as well.
Let's see what happens now. That's Kermit the Frog in the wall. He got turned. Now Jaws is around. Diebold into Harris. And they're spinning. And they're slamming. Johnson and Cofield and Dittmer. Correction. Yes, yeah, that is Dittmer and Newbert. Caution out again. Record at number 31 of cautions of NASRA here at Bristol.
Oh, let me take this one right here because I got a feeling this is going to get interested right here. I think we may have some beef right here. Peacock sent this sucker in here, slid it right up into the door of Luke Smith, and just literally straight up fenced him into the wall. Diebold right there ends up getting the short end of the stick, goes around Harris. Chew right there as well. Steyer's trying to shoot around him. And then bad part for Diebold, he just sitting smack dab in the middle of the track. Everybody else trying to find a way around him. But all of it started with Peacock and Luke Smith. And Luke Smith actually going down pit road. I think Luke Smith might have got busted. He may get DQ'd for that right there.
He is our friend of the North.
Well, wait a minute. How the hell would he get DQ'd? He wasn't the one. He got doored. Peacock doored him. So, oh, wow.
Yeah, it is so hard to hold that bottom on the first few laps. It just shoots up.
But you don't think it's intentional, Jason?
Oh no, it is really hard to hold the bottom in the first 5 laps. But man.
Here he goes. See, I told you there would come a night when you hear that line.
I bet you Smith thinks it was intentional. Hell, I would.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, you see, if you go back to that replay, you can kind of see where the breaking point wasn't. So it looked. I mean, to me, it looked like Taylor probably just broke a little bit late, and then when he had to get on it too hard, and that's when it's. If you get on the brake too hard in the center of the turn, it's going to send you straight up the track. And that's what it looks like would happen. Let's see. Yeah, I just think he got on the brakes late and it just shot him up the track. I mean, you're trying to, with all these cautions, you got to get to the lead, right, Jacob? Right?
Yeah.
You know that you're going to control the race at that point.
Yeah, but you just mentioned it. I mean, he's trying to get on the brakes too late. Everything else, trying to jam on him, trying not to get in there. I'm sure, Peacock can sit there and tell Luke Smith that all day long. Luke Smith's not going to give a damn. He does not care that Peacock's standing in there, what they were going to. I mean, yeah, I'll see, we'll see it once again right here on the Sports Bar Presents the replay. I mean, he's got that wheel. He's kicking it all the way to the left as hard as he can. You see him turning it. And I'm sure he told Luke Smith, man, look, my bad. I was on the brakes. I was trying to turn. I was trying to do the best that I possibly could. I wasn't able to make it happen. I'll bet you Luke Smith does not care because he had a shot to win this race. Now Peacock in prime position to win it as well. Oh, baby. I'll say this. Anybody from Blue Line Racing, Diebold is up here. If Diebold can get back up here in this mix, Peacock might be in trouble because Diebold may try to get him back. There is beef swirling around here at virtual Bristol.
Already 31 cautions as we get ready to settle this thing here. By the way, go ahead, Jason.
No, I'm going to say it's the same Mr. Speedway over here on the short track. Look at this guy, Mr. Brand Chew.
Somebody chiming in, B Squared says an underdog will win this race thanks to the cautions. We'll find out. Peacock back in front. Oh, my goodness. Steyer's in the wall at 23. They're 3 wide behind them. 3 wide going into the corner. Fuzzy Mungo is up on the top side out of 2.
Yeah, wow. And Roger Diebold down to the inside trying to make something happen as well. Up front, Sentiment trying to make something happen. He's got Matt Cherry down to his inside. Loosey-goosey trying to hold on to it. 18 to go. And keep in mind, we got about 2 minutes left on the clock as well. So how is that going to play a factor? Is Brian Chew trying to put some pressure on Peacock, trying to make something happen?
Believable. With Johnson, wait a minute, Nuggers now Chew on the bottom. Brian Chew going after Peacock for the lead. Remember, Peacock and Smith got together. Kermit the Frog. Now Peacock in the lead. 15 to go. Here you go, Jason. It's getting good right now. Lap 260 on the board. It's time for these guys to battle it out. Here comes the Holodaddy.
Yeah, and if you're Brian Chu, you do not want to caution. Here he goes. Oh my goodness, Peacock's doing a great job of blocking that line.
Wow.
I want to see Chu go a little bit higher on that entry, arc it a little bit more, get that run off. This is where I'm telling you, this is where that diamond comes in.
But Jason, there's a good possibility Chu may try to send it in there and just tag him. Not spin him out, but just tag him. I mean, Ruppin's racing. Maybe get into the tailgate. Send Peacock up the hill and slide right by him. You can't say nothing about that. That is good old-fashioned short track racing. They better figure it out pretty quick. That damn clock has already got down to less than a minute. I don't know how that would work out with it hitting to 210.
Wow,
I guess it would just go with the last lap.
It would be the last lap. Yep, you're exactly right.
Oh boy, we got lap traffic now. This is getting even better. I mean, this bodes well for Chu.
So basically, guys, they're coming to 10 to go, but the clock is at 30 seconds remaining. So they're basically going to come to the line, and it will be basically like white flag when the clock expires. The next lap would be the white flag, bottom line.
I'll say this, Brian Chu is just straight up sending it at this point. He is going to have to throw some haymakers here in the next 10 to 12 seconds if he wants to have any shot and try to get around Taylor Peacock. Chu's going to have to find something pretty quick, and I think the last lap just kicked off right there.
Sure did. They'll come to the line. It'll be the white flag next time by. It should be the Darren's Detail and Shine one to go when they come off turn 4 this time by. There it is. White flag. One more lap to go, guys. Peacock in front. Here comes Brian Chu. Will he get him? No, that's a checkered flag.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's over. Wow. Man, so I guess they don't even wave the white flag. The race is over. Peacock's the winner, guys.
It just felt like a Peacock race. I don't know. I don't know why. It just felt that way.
It's been a while, by the way, since Taylor Peacock has won. I mean, you want to talk about some accolades and success of the years, Jacob. 2 years ago, regular season champion, regular season points champion. Besides that, he got a win in the All-Star race, But other than that, it's been a while for the man in the number 81 of Taylor Peacock. So what a way for the man of the 81 to break through, go to victory lane. Oh, and by the way, he's now in the playoffs, too.
Yeah, I mean, what a way for Taylor Peacock to make it work. I mean, here tonight, I mean, controversy? Would there be some controversy between him and Luke Smith? I'm not sure. We'll have to ask Peacock about it here in a little bit. But certainly, I mean, big win for him, obviously getting into the playoffs. And it has been a while since Taylor Peacock has put himself in contention to get wins and ultimately get the win at the end of the races.
He is the 9th different driver of the season to win in the world of the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series tonight of the Murph's Magical Creations 275. There is a new record of cautions of NASRA. Tonight, it is 31. Taylor Peacock, though, picks up the win over Brian Chu, Andrew Harris, Chris Cinnamon, the Spice Man, and Matt Cherry in the top 5. Joey Stiers, Tyler Goodwin, Cody Knott, Roger Diebold, the Shark, Buzzy Mongold with a solid top 10 finish, Jacob, here tonight at Bristol.
Yep, Timmy Hammond's going to come home with P11 here this evening, with Raul Meza finishing at P12. What could have been for him here this evening? Triple J, Jeffrey Johnson Jr. finishing in the 13th spot, with J.D. Larson finishing in 14th, Chris Blaster 15th, Joshua Suss will get 16th, Justin Lumpkin 17th. The big loser, the big L out of it, is Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog. I'm sure there is words being said right now between Luke Smith and Taylor Peacock, regardless of what happened and what you think out of all that and everything else. And then right behind him, Adam Newbert and Jonathan Cofield making up the top 20.
21st, Shane Scott. What a good run for him. Adam Newton as well until the late rally. Multiple laps down at the end. Top 25 for him. Tyler Dittmer, Shane Trotter, Brady LaBeouf as well. The boss is back. Had a struggle in the Mission 1 entry for the Season 2 champion. Kerry Tribune, Phil Pappas, James Kaufman, Colt Hogan, Robert Richards, all in the top 30 there, Jacob. Jacob Flag.
Yep. And then right behind them after the top 30, you got obviously our good buddy right here, Jason Morales. I didn't know if he might want to call his own name out. That would have been weird. Honestly, that would have been weird as hell to call your own name out. But Jason Morales getting 31st, Peyton Johnston, Ryan Delavue, Chad Ross, Aaron Van Rada with Craig Schroeder and Justin White, the 37 drivers here tonight. TJ Moore was your race director.
Well, there you go. And Jason, if you want to hang with Jacob and carry you guys to post, hang out for the interviews, please do so. For everybody else, I'll see you tomorrow night with, of course, the endurance race from Ferrari, Amole. Coming up, Florida Cabinet Distributors Victory Lane, as always, with the redneck announcer, Jacob Reeves, Dean Hopton, Jason Morales coming to save the day when somebody hit the Spectrum Power Pole, knocked out the internet. Thanks for AT&T Hotspot for keeping me on the air with you guys. I'm Wesley Outland. We'll see you tomorrow night for the endurance race. And coming up, the podium drivers. It should be interesting to get the thoughts of the winner, Taylor Peacock. What happened between him and Luke Smith? You'll hear from Brian Chu and Andrew Harrison more. Stay with us. It's Bristol, baby. A new caution record of 31 after tonight, but it's Peacock winning. The Murph's Magical Creations 275 interviews are next. Good evening.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
We're back here at Bristol. Florida Cabinet Distributors Victory Lane is occupied by the 81 of Taylor Peacock. Taylor, buddy, you get the win. I got to ask you this question. Certainly, there's going to be some people out there that may think a little bit differently, on this, but, tell us about your race, but more importantly, the contact between you and Luke Smith. What happened right there out of all that? Your take.
Just going 100%. That's all there was to it. I knew I had to. We wouldn't have any green flag runs. I knew I was a little bit faster than him, and I sent it in there, and I wasn't giving him much room. And then I'm watching the replay now. I sent it in there. I wasn't giving him much room, and he kind of come down just a little. We kind of met in the middle. I could see why he's not very happy about it. But you know what? I was going for it. It's been a season and a half since I've had a win. I'm going for it. I told my teammates, I'm going for the win today because it's just been a while. I'm ready to get back in victory lane. Sorry to Luke. Me and him always race good, but there was nothing malicious. I didn't go in the corner wanting to hit him or anything like that. But got the W. very, very proud of that. Love this track, my favorite track. You know, we had a good team race, a bunch of teammates up front for most of the race. It was about 75 laps too long of a race, I'd say. Maybe talk to Brady next time about that. Shorten that thing up a little bit. But all in all, a good race.
And I mean, I know I said that I was going to ask one question and then you thank your sponsors, but real quick, have you talked to Luke Smith about how everything worked out? And then after you answer that, you can go ahead and thank your sponsors and any shout outs.
No, not yet. I haven't had time, but definitely will. I like to let stuff settle down for at least a couple hours. But I understand he's probably a little hot. But like I said, I wasn't gonna leave a win on the table. I was gonna do every damn thing I could. I don't want to go 2 seasons without getting a win. It's been a while. Been in victory lane. I've been doing good in the points, so glad to get it. Chew kept me honest, man. I was sweating bullets with him behind me. He probably could have put the bumper to me a little harder, but yeah, thanks my teammates. Thanks to you guys for putting on the broadcast. I can't wait to go back and watch it. I have to fast forward some of the yellows, but other than that, I will be back next week and hopefully have another interview with you guys. Thank you, guys.
Taylor Peacock comes home with a win here tonight. Taylor, buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. We will see you next week.
Have a good one, boys.
That was Taylor Peacock gets the win here this evening. We'll go to second place finisher. Holla Daddy, Brian Chew in the house. And Jason Morales, he's standing right beside him.
Yeah, Brian, man. I mean, you had a wild race, right? You had a lot of ups and downs, some connection issues. I think you were down a lap at one point. I mean, how'd you get back up there?
Yeah, I got caught up in that early deal with Justin Lumpkin there, my teammate, unfortunately, and just fixed the damage up, got back to the lead lap, and I like Bristol a lot, so I've had good results here as long as I can stay out of the wrecks, but it is a race of attrition, so kind of used opposite strategies as some of the other guys to get some of that track position, and I knew I probably had the freshest tires there, and once it worked out track position wise, I was all up behind Peacock there, and I just kept getting tied a couple times, and a couple times it felt like I was going to lose it. So number one, I didn't want to turn him. I probably could have put the bumper to him just a little bit harder, but I didn't want to turn him. And number two, I didn't want to turn myself. So you know how it is with NASRA these days. It's been tough getting some green flag laps in and good finishes here. So sitting at P2, I didn't really want to throw a good finish away by doing something stupid at the end. So, but proud that I hung in there tonight because it was a long one.
Yes, sir. And I'll tell you one thing, we were talking about in the broadcast, you were using every single inch of the track. So it was fun to watch. But
yeah, I tried different lines there. He was protecting the bottom. That's where I was strongest. He was protecting that, obviously. So he did a good job of that. I was just too tight on top to be able to get to him.
Yes, sir. Well, good run. Go ahead and thank your sponsors and anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I appreciate it, Jason. Yeah, thanks to Dan Gobble, DSR Electric, helping us out here at Sick with It Motorsports. Josh Suss helps me out, Florida Cabinet Distributors. And my boys over there at Swim, Justin Lumpkin, Stephen Thomas, and appreciate Adam Newton. Me and him racing a lot lately. So appreciate him. You guys over at Chrome there, Jason, and Joey Stiers tonight. So appreciate all you guys and all the help. Appreciate Brady and Cody with the league and everyone that runs this thing, and Jake and you guys Dean up in the booth, everyone. So that's it for the night. I'm a happy man. My Hurricanes made the playoff, and I got a second place finish. It's a good week.
There you go. Go Dolphins.
Yeah, that's right.
Fins up, baby.
Fins up.
If anything, I will say this. The only reason that y'all got it in is because y'all were in a conference. I can't say nothing. Hell, honestly, I figured we would have been out. But that's just me. That's just my opinion, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
We're not even back in here. He said go Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins is not the team he's referring to. He's referring to the Miami Hurricanes.
No. Me and Brian are both Dolphins fans.
Is it the Dolphins? Are the Dolphins in the playoffs?
No, I was referring to the Hurricanes, but I am also a Dolphins fan, and Jason is also a Dolphins fan. So.
There you go. Okay. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Anyway, we'll go to our third place finisher, obviously, Andrew Harris. Andrew, buddy, A damn long one. I'll be honest with you. I mean, you lost one spot from where you started at. You come home third. Are you happy just to survive all the hell that got thrown around all night long? Are you just happy at this point just to survive?
Yes, I am absolutely happy just to survive. And if the race was just me losing one spot, that would have been a miracle. But that is not what happened tonight. I feel like there was a point where I got some damage on my front end. I couldn't turn. I was like driving a tugboat. And so I had to go back, get damage, almost went a lap down. Then I got a self-spin, EOL, drove my way back through. And then that contact with Smith and Diebold put him right in my right front corner. I got wheel damage. I didn't know what I was going to have, so I just kind of limped it into turn one. It stuck. I let her eat and kind of ended up coming in third. And then the incident with Stiers, and me and Stiers already talked about it. He just got loose and kind of came up in front of me all of a sudden, and I turned him. So no harm, no foul there. But I am so happy to come up third there. There's no reason I'm here.
There's a reason you're here. You was able to survive all the other crap that's been happening here tonight. But Andrew Harris, buddy, congratulations on the P3. Appreciate your time as always. Thank you, sponsors. Any shout outs, bud?
Yeah, absolutely. Got to start with Blanchard's and Michael Steele Graphics and Design making the truck, and my teammates over at Upfront, Chris, all of them, both the Chris's, Cinnamon, who came back, and I think he got right behind me. So really good day for Upfront. Absolutely, you guys for putting this on and sticking with us for another late night of broadcasting for you guys, and obviously all of NASRA for doing this thing.
That was Andrew Harris, buddy. You end up finishing third here tonight, taking all day long after all that happened here tonight. Congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time. We'll see you in Darlington next week.
Yes, sir.
That was Andrew Harris, comes home with the P3 here tonight. There you see the race results for this evening. Jason, buddy, I know it ain't the night that you wanted. I know you at least wanted to finish the damn race, but you weren't able to do it. But your take of you driving and also what you saw here this evening.
Well, I was telling you, man, it was really fun driving out there. It was so slick, and I wish there was less cautions and we can get a little bit more runs in there. But it's always a fun race at Bristol, and a great finish.
Absolutely was. And Dean, I don't know if you're ready to just ease on, or do you want to say a couple words? We'll let you go ahead and say a couple words if you want to. You nothing to say? Okay. All right. Well, we'll just go ahead and close it out then. I mean, Bristol, it is what it is. We set a record here tonight with 31 cautions that I'm sure Brady LaBeouf and Cody and all of them are not going to be too pleased with. Obviously, some of the fans maybe not happy about it, but hell, they got some fireworks out of it. So I guess that's one good thing out of it. But hopefully they'll get it straightened out. I cannot wait to see the penalties coming into this one. There's going to be a lot of them. But I will say this, Taylor Peacock will etch his name over right beside Bristol and join the list of winners here this season. Here for the DSR Electric Truck Series, we go to Darlington, we go to Talladega, and we're getting ready to do a little playoff racing. That will be an absolute blast over the next 2 weeks. But folks, that is going to do it for this broadcast. Got to thank all our great sponsors, obviously. Concerns of Police Survivors, Points Poppers, hell, you name it. Murph's Magical Creations, can't forget them. Hell, they sponsored the race. Obviously, Premier Racing Setups, TLC, Florida Cabinet Distributors, Darren's Detail and Shine, DSR Electric for the series. The list goes on and on with all the great sponsors that we have here in this league. So thank you very much to each and every one of them. Shout out to the drivers. Hell, y'all was here. Y'all put on a show, 31 cautions, but still, y'all put on a fantastic show. Fans, y'all come out big old numbers, entertaining, trying to, cut up with us and everything else. Appreciate y'all. Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott for allowing us to be ourselves, entertain you, the fans. Call some of the best racing. I say it all the time. It's still the best league in iRacing. Bristol's Bristol, baby. It is what it is, but this is still the best damn league on iRacing. For the Australian, Dean Hopton Biggles. Also for Jason Morales, standing by with us. In Smithfield, North Carolina's old Wesley Outland, I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. Said as always, say, be safe, be kind, be fast. Bristol's in the rearview mirror. Thank God. We're going to the Lady in Black next week. It will be a barn burner. Old school racing, Darlington Raceway. Make sure you tune in, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Keep up with everything going on with the North American Sim Racing Association. And we will see you literally. Lady in Black, Darlington Raceway, next Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time live and only on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Cannot wait to see what will happen there.